Hello, folks, and welcome to Drinking with Andrew, where I appear to be blurry. Could be my glasses. Let's check those. Slightly less blurry. Turns out it was my glasses. Welcome. And for those of you watching on the replay, welcome as well. No idea what's going to happen, but you'll find out during the course of the show. Amazingly, we've lost 50% of our viewers as soon as we went live, so that's fun. Welcome, Pat. I think I said welcome already. So far, it's just me and you, Pat. Just me and you. Oh, Chris is in. Here we go. Chris is here, ready to resume his relationship with you, Pat. So don't worry about that now. The happy couple are here. Right. While we wait for people to join us, let's cue the intro. So you look at that, Chris even gets a kiss. He will treasure that forever. So, in tonight's episode, before we carry on, we give thanks to Bofix Accounting for producing the Drink of Andrew intro there. Use code MoneyMentalUK to get a discount on your accountancy. Use Bofix for all of your accountancy needs. There we go. Who designed it? From now, Mr. Manry designed it. Well, what makes you think I didn't design it? I could have done it. You know, I'm a talented artist. Right. I've got to finish with dinner because I'm a bit held up. Good afternoon, Kevin. And good afternoon, Lakeland, Florida as well. And the other residents there. Right. Link is on the chat if anyone wants to pop on while I finish off my curry. Whew. It's a hot day today. I'm actually feeling quite hot here in the Money Mental UK sofa. So like that, Kevin didn't get a kiss, Chris. That's flirting with you. You got to jump on these opportunities when they present themselves, Chris. Whew. That's it. You kiss, Pat. Here we go. We could have our first Drinking with Andrew wedding taking place. We've got our first guest coming in. Your name doesn't even fit on the screen.
Hello.
Good evening.
You all right?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. What curry have you got?
I've made myself a tikka masala by hand.
Really?
Yes.
Shocked.
It's the only way I can guarantee there's no onions in it.
Yeah, that's true.
People try and poison me otherwise.
Yeah.
I had half of it last night. I'm having the remaining half tonight.
Oh. Hi, Pat.
If Scarlett Poops, it's her birthday, okay?
Whose birthday?
No one who's in the chat at the minute.
Oh.
It's Chris Tyler's birthday, though.
Is it?
Yeah, if you sing happy birthday to him, he'd be very happy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you.
There you go. Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah.
Good evening. Protein clearance has popped in. I'm waiting for everyone to say what miracle recovery I've had from shingles. Yeah, there we go. Done our first birthday sing song.
Yeah.
If anyone else has birthdays in the chat, Sophie will.
I will gladly sing you a song.
Well, we use the word singing loosely.
Yeah.
How are you doing with your coach jackets?
I've sold 2 so far.
That's two more than me. How much did you sell them for?
One went for $14.99, one went for 10.
Well, so you're getting your money back then.
Halfway to it, yeah.
Was that on Vinted, Depop, or eBay?
Both are Vinted. And I've got the denim jacket bail here. I haven't opened that yet. Still waiting for like 3 other bails basically now. So yeah. But the amount of coach jackets that I've actually been able to list so far is only about 17. All of them were in such shocking condition, they weren't even worth bothering with. Some had rips. That just were never going to come out.
I had 50 turn up, and only 25 of them were listable.
Yeah.
If it had been more than 50 quid, I'd have complained.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, like, you know, if they're basically £1 an item, so, you know, if I'd have paid more, then they'd definitely be going back. But for the sake of £1 an item, I can't be fucked. So, yeah.
I've got loads still to come. We're getting fucking deliveries turning up every week at the minute. So, Christ's sake, trying to get rid of my stock, and then yet more turns up on the doorstep.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much sorted what I can and can't list out of these coach jackets now, so I can open the denim jackets one. But I'm still waiting for the Nautica pants, and now I'm waiting for the Baja hoodies and the flannel shirts, because that was the second order I made. So I still haven't had, you know, the first lot I made in January. I made a second order in like March.
Oh, you'll get those in January next year.
Yeah.
I emailed them and they just said, yeah, I'll be with you at some point. I was like, great, okay, thanks for narrowing it down for me.
Yeah, I know. And I said to them about it, and they were like, oh, well, you know, it will be, you know, some point. And I was like, well, it's not really very helpful. You're already like 3 weeks over the deadline you were meant to send them in. And I was like, I'm waiting for this stock to be able to actually get listing properly again. So I was like, you're actually damaging my business now because I don't have the stock to list.
Unfortunately, if I try and use that as a reason, they just tell me to piss off because they know full well that I've got infinite stock.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was true for me though, because I hadn't gone out thinking, oh, it's all right, I'm going to have all this come through like next week or the week after, so I'm not bothering to go and get anything. And then it just never happened. And then, yeah. Oh. But whatever. I've got the denim jackets now. I need to open them this weekend, really.
I'm sure they'll be brilliantly disappointed.
Yeah.
Good evening, Ross.
But surely I'm hoping they can't be worse than the coach jackets.
They were those coach jackets. They
yeah.
Were, you know, everything else I've had has been really good. Quality's been great, to be fair. I've had no issues with, and I've got loads of stuff from those coach jackets were dreadful.
Yeah. I don't. Well, I'm just hoping they're not going to be as bad as the coach jackets. I'm just hoping they'll be in better condition at least. So then there's more that's actually like listable.
You'll probably get some Sherpa denim jackets, which you can't list at the minute as well, because they won't sell until winter. I've got 2 boxes of leather jackets that turned up, branded leather jackets that turned up as well in front of me, so I'll have to look at those at some point.
Yeah.
But I've been listing or drafting at least leather jackets today. But they do well for me on the Vinted, the leather jackets have. I thought they wouldn't sell because you don't really want to wear a leather jacket in the sun, do you? But go for them, Vinted, so I thought I better get some more. Well, good evening again, Andrew. This is Protein Clearance. I just realised I had to change my name. Welcome back again. Goths exist. Yeah, I don't know who's buying them. Tempted to get some long leather jackets, like the ones that Car Boot Chris had. That's
bit Matrix styley.
Yeah, he's all about getting the creases out of stuff, as you know, Sophie.
Yeah, as I know you're not.
I don't bother doing that. The stuff still sells.
Yeah.
I might get my steamer sorted though, because that's got a bit of a lime scale issue. If we can get that lime scale out of it, I might steam some more expensive items because it does look a bit better. But yeah, I've been looking into. I'm thinking I might do some vintage to vintage flipping at some point. But,
yeah, I've done a bit of that.
At the minute, though, the priority is to get through the backlog.
Yeah.
Sending stuff off to Amazon, listing stuff on eBay and Vinted, and getting it sold, and becoming slightly less poor.
I picked up a load of Switch games today, and I've listed them all. I had 9, and someone bundled them on Vinted, like a few of them, and I accepted it. But the bundle's off now because someone's gone and bought a game out of that bundle because he hadn't paid for it in time.
I had that happen the other day. Somebody bundled up some vinyl, accepted the offer, and then somebody else bought one of the vinyl from it, but he just replaced that with another vinyl record that he wanted. So I was like,
yeah.
I got over 2,000 items on Vinted. He must have spent ages scrolling to find another one as well. I was like, good luck to you.
Yeah. Well, I sent him a message saying, hi, like, someone's just bought one of the games you bundled. Please choose another one. So hopefully they will. But I don't know.
Hello, Porky. Yeah, I'm liking the Vinted. I might do a bit more Vinted, but I might start sourcing the kind of stuff that sells on Vinted rather than just.
The majority of my sales are coming from Vinted. Like, I've literally done £6 on eBay this week. The rest of it is all Vinted, which I'm not complaining about, but it is starting to make me wonder, can I justify my shop subscription anymore?
Do you want to know how much I've done on eBay this week?
How much?
What's your guess?
About £1,000.
Let's have a look. Probably not far off. I'm waiting for it to load. In the past 7 days on eBay, I've done £1,266.28.
Woo! Well done. Yeah, so if I was doing those kind of numbers, I could justify my shop subscription, but I can't. Just the majority of my stuff just seems to be selling on Vinted at the moment, which is fine, but it's kind of, deflating on the eBay side.
Vinted balance keeps for that. Oh, the Vinted balance is now pending balance on Vinted is now 558 quid. So it was 630 or 640 at the start of the week.
Have you just started Vinted though?
No, I've been on it ever since Pro became a thing. I have to wait 2 weeks to get paid, don't I? So,
oh yeah.
It fills up.
Yeah, I haven't upgraded to Pro.
I am a professional, so I know become a pro. Freaking all these people listing fucking boxes of night that are just empty boxes.
I didn't upgrade to Pro because everyone was saying that they had, and then it was just a bit of a nightmare, and they had less sales from going Pro. So I kind of left mine as it was.
I've got nothing to compare it with, but
Yeah,
yesterday was the first day in a while that I haven't had any sales of vintage. And I'm not surprised they didn't have any yesterday. It's freaking hot outside, isn't it? Right, let's have a look to see how much these are going. Brand new. Oh, might have spotted something on vintage, but I don't know, 25 quid. 30 quid, yeah, no, not worth it.
where's old Philip?
He's probably still recovering from his broken leg, isn't he?
Oh yeah, that old chestnut.
Freaking alarm. Jesus Christ, you need to get the battery sorted.
What? You talking to me?
Oh, now look what you've done. You've spoken to the devil, and here he is.
Oh, fancy that.
I just asked where you were.
I know, I've been watching all the time. People seem to think that if I don't talk, I'm not here.
Didn't even ask how your leg was.
It's all better.
I know his leg's fine. He's been working for last month.
Bloody hell, Andrew, you've recovered well from that nasty disease you had.
Yes, it's a miraculous recovery.
Blimey, what was it? A whole day.
I know, I messaged him saying like, oh my god, have you got shingles again?
I don't release videos in chronological order.
Yeah, this is apparent. That's how many months old?
That one was probably filmed in November, I think, or October, either October or November. We've got the beautiful Rachel Fantastic joined us now, so everyone else can leave. Hi, Lyndon.
Hi, Lyndon.
Welcome
Lyndon's
home.
very poorly in hospital.
That sounds like she's taking out antibiotics like they're going out of fashion.
Yeah.
We've got the wrong banner on here. We need to have the Fleek promo code on so I can buy some more stock from the Fleek. Everyone use Fleek to get your stuff. Code RFD, hyphen Andrew, 26 quid off your first order. I got boxes full of stuff from Fleek that I still haven't opened. From trusted suppliers. Right, there we go.
Look what I got for you, so.
There's the new fan still alive. Check engine lights come on it. It's under warranty. So I took it in and said, oh, the DPF filter's blocked. Oh, it's supposed to be generated, isn't it? So it's like, so you better clean it out. So it's got to go back in next week. But other than that, it's fine. No minor issue. I've heard this story from Ross about 17 different times now. You need to get new stories, Ross.
I had shingles, didn't I?
Yeah, I remember. I wasn't very sympathetic at the time. Now I've been through it myself, though. I can only imagine how much pain you're in. Rachel, the link is in the chat for you to come and join us and distract us from Phil.
I gave you a sabbatical of at least 3 or 4 weeks.
Honestly, it felt like about a minute.
I can go.
No, it's fine. Have you added any new mini mice to your collection?
I have been working away, so I haven't done any buying of anything.
I'll send your Paddington now you're back, Phil.
Yes, I'll be back for 3 weeks, hopefully.
Oh,
I
send
don't
it.
intend. I don't intend to do any work up until that point, so it affects my eBay too much.
Yeah.
Mr. Bandry's in. Welcome, Mr. Bandry. Busy editing my list.
Okay.
My approach is just do an edited one take glory. I'm still working and going full time at the minute.
I've just noticed a cat's behind me. Push the cat.
Oh, Ross wanting the sympathy.
I cut my finger on a box at work. I near died. Close.
I hurt myself a little bit this week from email correspondence with my physio. No swelling and knee isn't giving way. So they haven't even seen you for it. They've just said, "Oh, just send us a picture." And it's getting bad now, isn't it?
Oh, Ross got a baddie.
Ignore these cruel people, Ross. Ignore these cruel people. I have sympathy for you. Must be a freaking nurse. She's got the bedside manner of a freaking cobra.
God, I'm off duty.
I've been told the NHS is 24/7.
Tells that to my doctor and my pharmacist.
I'm not talking about your fucking drug addictions.
Oh, I see. See, you have the fridge that you keep certain substances called smeg in.
I'm not talking about no smeg. Hello, boy. Want to come with Andrew? Yeah, come on then. Then you come.
Chase the cat. Chase the cat.
Come on, Batty boy.
Wow.
I don't think he likes the new sofa as much as he liked the old one. Come on. Up you come. Come on. Up. Up. Good boy. Come and say hello to the Drinking with Andrew community.
Hello, Marty.
Good boy. You come sit with me. Yeah. Good boy. Come, Andrew. Yeah. Good boy. No Aspels. They don't sell it in Tesco. Can't buy Aspels in any of the supermarkets in Prestatyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Settle then. Come on, settle here. Come on. Settle. Settle. Good boy.
Oh,
Good dog. There we go.
I'm invaded. Hmm? Yeah. Yes, she's a naughty girl. She's done a big puke all over my printer this morning. Yeah, it was very grim. It wasn't pleasant. And then this afternoon she had some more food and decided, no, she wasn't feeling any better, so she's done a big puke all over the carpet. You.
Oh, I've heard she's aiming for the laptop next.
She's got no chance of getting that far. I tried to wrestle with her last night and she won. Blood dripping out of me. Yeah, you little horror.
Good.
Is she an indoor cat, Phil?
She is.
Wonder what's upset her stomach then if she don't go out.
The look of him.
She's a cat. They always puke, but I believe with the onset of summer coming, she's molting a little more, so she's probably licked about 6 ton of hair.
Yeah, right, yeah, true.
Either that or she's just very spiteful.
You've been away for a month. Bleh.
Yeah. Are you trying to get some orders done, Daddy? Yeah, I'll help. Bark. Bark. Straight all over the and all over your favourite plush as well, wasn't it? Because if it wasn't a Minnie Mouse, why'd you be out the window? She's not a fan of the Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, when one of your Minnie Mouses, my God.
She's quite horrified by the prospect of them all in here. She likes elephant plushes.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
you like your she likes elephant plushes. She's got one on the windowsill that she sleeps right up to when the sun's up, and she has a purple one about there. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Which she likes, which is on top of. I think it's Lady from Lady and the Tramp. And she's got a couple of little doggy ones she likes to drag around the floor.
The yogurt, Ross, is Little Crunch Corner, the banana one.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm in Aldi. I took these granola yogurts to work, and they were amazing. The granola yogurts they're doing there.
We don't use these rival supermarkets here. We're all about Lidl.
Yes, it's little only channel.
Yeah.
I go to Lidl for like just bits because there's one literally at the end of my road. But I do prefer Aldi.
I don't like the layout in Aldi.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And the middle of Lidl is far better than the shit in Aldi.
I find Aldi just has a better selection than Lidl.
I use Aldi in an emergency, but not round here because I'm not near one.
The only thing I get in Aldi these days is the dog's dog food because he likes the Aldi dog food.
Yeah.
Mostly that's what
my cat has gone off the Lidl stuff because it's too cheap for her, isn't it? Yeah, it's too cheap. You like expensive shit to throw up all over the place, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, Whiskers and Felix's are the lowest brand she'll go for.
For Christ's sake, Ross, you've already had neo-Nazis on this channel. Now you're going to get flipping ISIS turning up. After talking about terrorism, God knows who are going to get turned up in the channel.
Are you coming on, Ross?
He's poorly. Bad knee.
Oh, he's not going to come on anymore, is he? After you've abused him for the last 10 minutes.
It's only banter.
Poor lad.
Only banter. Only banter. That's what people say when they bully people.
See,
We used to have guys at work that used to say it's only banter. They soon found out it wasn't bloody banter when people decided they weren't going to be bullied by these little tiny pricks that think it's banter.
Would these people you?
All aboard the banter bus.
No, they wouldn't dare.
Well, we won't get on the banter bus.
I give as good as I can bloody well take. So we've got to these days, haven't we?
Oh, I've got a new follower.
Pussycat, are you eyeing up my cider?
She looks
Well, that's not going to happen, is it, Ross?
But look, I showed you. I've got something for you. This will make your beeping go away forever.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the right battery. I can't get to it, can I?
It is the right battery.
It's not halfway up a fucking skyscraper, is it?
Well, it is for me. I'm only 5 foot.
Jesus Christ.
You get these folding stools off of Temu for about £1. I've got about 3 of them in here. They're well handy. I'm quite tall, but I still have to do stuff up high in here every now and then. Like change the battery in the alarm.
He had one, then he lost it, so he got another one. Then he lost that, so he got 3 now.
No, I got more varying heights, and I've almost got a collection of them. I've got a nice folding one, which is a bit dodgy. You've got to be bloody careful on that thing. I swear to God, it's going to collapse. I've got a very, very good one that's a little bit too tall for stuff. And I've got a solid one, which I believe... Oh, no, it's in the bedroom. Which I use if I need to do stuff with a more stable platform.
Like sex games.
No, like hang curtains.
The fuck hangs curtains?
Well, people that require curtains.
No fucking curtain.
or attach blinds. That
Yeah,
you
hang
still
it
have
on.
to be up.
They're hung then, aren't they?
Right? No, I've got. No, if you acquire new curtains, you have to take the old ones down.
Why are you buying new curtains? It's a fucking waste of money, isn't it? So you buy them once.
Because of this thing.
I've never bought new curtains again.
This is. Yeah, but you don't have a cat that shreds them.
Well, don't get curtains, and then you haven't got a problem, have you?
Well, we do because it needs to be very dark in there.
Blackout blind. Job done.
This is what I have now. That's why I needed a stool. Along with putting up a tinting on the windows.
Rachel is saying, what guy? What guy what?
That guy.
Oh. Go on, eBay. Give me some more sales. I need some more money today, please.
I've had £5.90 of sales today. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Today I've had $7.99 on vintage so far.
Oh, if you were to combine both of yours, you'd still be nowhere near how much I've had today.
Well, we know that.
Both need to step it up, really. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm blaming it on Trump and his tariff on niches.
That's all right. We've done a trade deal now, so you can sell your cars for a bit cheaper.
Got all my beef. I'll finally get the beef out of the loft now.
What have I sold them?
Whoop. Whoop. Ow.
Oh my god! I can't stop yawning. I'm not even tired.
Well, when did you cut your hair? It's a very, very nice style. I like that.
Oh, thank you, Bill. I had done I had it done Tuesday. Tuesday I had it done.
So, it could have been 3 weeks ago, but I haven't seen you since then. So
Yeah, well, I had it blonde all over, and obviously now I've had it cut. It's
you had a bit of a buzz. I need to get my hair cut again. It's getting a bit like a 1970s cut again.
but now I've had it cut. The blonde is just on the top now. So
You're going to get a bit of purple into it, a bit of purple, I reckon.
when you say that, I was actually thinking of doing a pink pastel on the top, but I'm not.
Or I reckon electric blue.
The fuck?
No, I was thinking of doing like a pink pastel on the top.
What about growing it long like Phil's?
Yes.
No, because I actually don't suit long hair.
No, nor do I. Well, I've had it down to my shoulders before, but that was in the 80s. In the olden days when I used to wear denim and leather jackets. Because it was cool and funky.
Mm-hmm.
And I had contact lenses and everything, and it still didn't still looked a bit like a twat. So. I'm looking at my old photos, I mean, look at me, Jesus Christ. Who's that Rocco wannabe? With the long curly hair.
I've got an item not received case open here, right? Can I know what it says on it?
I have not received my item.
No.
Where is it?
No. They've had the item. The shoes are too small. I contacted the seller asking if there was a size 8 so I could exchange them on the 7th of May, but the seller has not responded. So they've opened an item not received case for the size 8 shoes that I don't have, that I'm not going to send to them because I don't have them in a size 8. What do you expect me to do with that?
Contact eBay and say, deal with this, please. I'm paying for all of this 24-hour helpline nonsense. Do something.
You can't do anything until it reaches the escalation date. At which point, the escalator eBay say they've opened an item not received cases, but they said they've had the item in the case. So, oddly enough, I'm not going to be taking any action with this. I've had all kinds of craziness this week on eBay. It's like everybody seems to be wanting stuff for free. Somebody was accusing me of giving them skin cancer. I haven't replied to that message. Negative on that. Bloke tried to get a shirt for free off me by not returning it. So he's now returned it after eBay said he couldn't have a refund because he hadn't returned it. And I'm like, you can refund me? I'm like, no. He tried to get the item for free off me, so go away.
Yeah.
Ross says he'll come on if you phone your landlord.
Right, well, I'll tell you how this conversation will go. Hello, is that my landlord that owns a 40 million import and export business but took over a year to fix my bathroom because I nearly fell through the floor? Yeah, hi.
That's right. Put a rib up.
A new CO2 monitor. No. Why is that? Because you can't bother to do it. Like the bathroom. Okay then. All right, enjoy your millions. Bye. That's how it would go.
You don't know until you try.
Cat. Jesus Christ. Yes, I know.
What's the story there?
Sharp claws.
Somebody's saying that she's going to get skin cancer because the sun cream that got sent to her, which was sealed, was open. It was like, well, it was sealed when it was sent out.
So that's let all the SPFs out now.
I'm like, if return it for a refund if you're not happy. That's within your rights to do so. But if it's returned in the condition different to what you said, then I can only offer a 50% refund. Not heard anything since.
Well, he could well have been guilty of manslaughter, Ross, because I nearly fell through the bathroom floor. The only reason I stay here is because the rent is cheap and because I'm trying to save to get a mortgage. So for what I've got, I can't get the same as for what I've got in Cheltenham, basically, for the money that I pay. So what I've got is very cheap and I can kind of save while I'm doing this. So that's the only reason I stay here.
I got to number 2 on the housing list out of 101 for a property this week, so it's getting close. I could have had a property in Northern, which is the roughest, shittiest place in the city. Makes this place look like a good place, but that was a no. But the other place was right at the back of a Sainsbury's, next to a post office. It had a post box outside. It was in with range of 2 minutes walking from about 8 charity shops and an entire high street. I thought, ooh.
That's like where I live. I've got a post box outside, a Lidl at the end of the road, and then I cross the other end of the road and I'm in town.
Yeah, I can almost do that from where I am. It's just that the flat is shit, so it's too small. How am I supposed to extend my 100 plus Minnie Mouse collection to 1,000 without the space? And also the council accommodation around here is remarkably cheap. It was half my housing costs.
I am working on a plan to pay off my mortgage so I can live mortgage free.
Yeah.
Do you know what the plan is? Do you know what I'm planning to do it?
By saving lots of money and paying your mortgage off.
By making more money.
Yes. Yes, Pussycat, I'm coming. There you go.
Exactly. This is my thinking as well, Stu. I'd be down there negotiating a bulk discount deal.
They're very noisy tonight as well. Jesus Christ! I don't know what they're doing down there. It sounds like they've got a new dog, but it sounds like they're kicking it or something. I don't know. There's squealing, whooping noises coming from downstairs.
Probably some weird bondage thing.
It could possibly be. Also, they finally picked up their post today from inside this property, of which all appear to be very, very large demands from some very nasty people. So that probably cheered them up. And also there was a parcel which I found behind the bins about 3 weeks ago. And I thought, what's this doing behind here? I need to move the bins out to the pavement. So I put it in our lobby way where it's safe. Unfortunately, they hadn't realised. I think I've only just picked it up. I think it arrived about maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. So they probably ran out of condoms.
Right, I have got an offer here. Let's see if we're going to accept it. We are going to accept it. I nearly said what the offer was on then as well, which would have been problematic. We should hear a cha-ching momentarily, and then it will be time to guess the price of Monumental UK. No, he's not making. Anyway, it's time for guess the price of Monumental UK to number ending in 00. There's the cha-ching.
11.
No.
Was it a big bundle of vinyl?
No. Not 69, Rachel, no.
One day it will be.
Not £22. Not 7, not 6, not 9.
20.
Not 20, not 28. What I can tell you is it's more than the combined sales total that you've both achieved so far today.
£4.
No.
I realised I was still muted. That's not hard, is it?
Not 25. Not 5. Not 56.
Lillian does like her 28 times table, doesn't she?
She does. Not 9,
Is she
not
going to-
13.
Is she going to guess 84 next?
Well, she was. Well, it's going to do the maths first, but you ruined it for her. It is £15, correct, Rachel? Would you like the PG or non-PG chopper?
Or the papal chopper?
Yes.
You realise how much Trump got into from being photoshopped to make him look like the Pope, don't you?
We've sold Islam black slaves for 15 quid. So if you want a black slave, can't buy it from me anymore. You want the PG? Oh, that's boring.
I think she's had all your other ones, hasn't she? So
Right. It's been exactly 1 week since I flirted with Rachel. Not very good at stalking people, am I?
Oh, someone on Depop just messaged me, asked me how much a game is. Don't do like international shipping on Depop.
There you go, Rachel. I have sent you on the Instagram picture of each other.
Pardon me.
Oh, that also means we've reached £100 today on eBay, apparently. £101.61.
Yeah, Yay!
You've got to look more sincere when you go, yay, Sophie.
I was just looking at my phone.
Have you watched Andor yet?
I've watched so many episodes of it. I've
I
watched all
binge
of them.
watched it yesterday, and was it yesterday? Yesterday evening, I think, and watched all 9 at once. It was all right.
I'm five episodes in so far. Good evening, Will.
So you're halfway through the second chunk.
Yeah.
Has which one was it when it was the first one when was it when Mon Mothma's daughter was married?
Yeah. I can't remember who any of the characters are, to be honest. It's been so long since it was on last time. I only recognise Mon Mothma.
Do you recognise you know the lady dressed in white, the Imperial supervisor lady?
I vaguely remember her and
her chap.
But
Yeah,
I don't.
chap that has a bit of a crush on Andor and will do anything to kill him.
I probably should have watched the first series again before watching.
So I think I should have. I was umming and ahhing whether I was going to have a bit of a recap, but I thought, now I'll be all right.
No, I can't remember who half the characters are at all. I'm totally screwed watching it now. I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know why I should feel emotionally attached to whatever's happening to you. So yeah,
I think my favourite part of the bits that you watched so far was the house music party disco ball blaring thing that came out for the party at the birthday at the wedding reception.
Oh yeah.
So that was I want one of them.
Yeah, so that's an Imperial interrogation droid repurposed.
It certainly sounded like one. Some banging tunes.
Yeah, I couldn't remember any of what was going on in it. Who these people are, I had no clue. I was watching it, thinking, fuck's sake.
I was watching a documentary yesterday on Star Wars that regaled the 6 Death Stars. I didn't realise there were 6.
So, what was in it then? The one from A New Hope, the one from Jedi, Starkiller Base?
Starkiller Base wasn't one of them. These were all constructed metal, sort of larger spacecrafty things. There was one before the one from Yavin, which was the prototype, which was a stripped down version just to test the laser technology and the hypercore, whatever the fuck they called it.
Oh, it was a made up documentary then.
No, it's in canon somewhere, but it's not one of the films. I don't read the books or whatever, so it's all just.
Well,
as I say, then 4 of these were new to me. Another 2 were based on the first proper Death Star, where people got hold of their plans and tried to construct them themselves. But they were stripped down versions, not military battle stations.
Where are they getting the kyber crystals from? I mean, it's not realistic, is it? It's not true. You know, the amount of effort the Empire. I mean, this is part of the plot.
Isn't this
part of the plot
what Andor is? This is what Andor is all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
so how are they making 6 Death Stars?
It's not. You don't necessarily have to use kyber crystals. Kyber crystals are ideal, but all this stuff about this planet that they want to do a bit of a number on is the alternative, isn't it?
What the fuck's a kyber crystal?
It's a crystal
from
India.
What lightsabers are made from?
Oh, fuck me.
Well, if you're offering.
I don't think they try their hardest to be particularly scientifically accurate in Star Wars as much as they may do in perhaps Star Trek, do they?
Not even accurate with their own canon. You know, it's fast and loose all the time. It's very annoying.
Yeah, so you have to
I have
like
reached
pass over it a bit.
now where I have reached a stage now where I prefer Strange New Worlds to anything that Star Wars does.
Strange New Worlds is. I never watched it for years when it came out, and then I finally watched it, and Jesus Christ, it's good, isn't it?
Brilliant. And it is what The Mandalorian was to Star Wars. Strange New Worlds is to Star Trek. I can't wait for the next series to come out. It's a fantastic series.
Did you watch Discovery?
Yeah, Discovery was one. I was enjoying Discovery, and then decided to go to the future, and that pissed me off. That should have stuck
Yeah,
there.
I did like the interplay between that and Strange New Worlds. It's like crossover of characters because it's around the same timeline, isn't it?
Yeah,
That was quite clever.
and then it's just like when they went to the future, and it's just like, oh, I can understand why.
It did go downhill remarkably then, didn't it? And that one-off thing they did with what was it?
Michelle Yeoh, Section 31 movie. Jesus Christ.
That was a bit shit.
I can't. I was excited to watch that. I thought, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it, and then I was thoroughly disappointed.
Oh, so I don't think we'll be seeing any more Star Trek movies of that nature because obviously it was not well received.
I don't even know.
I am looking forward to new Star Wars movies that may be theatrical releases. So it looks like they got some good shit in the pipeline.
Well, it's all well and good for people who have a cinema, isn't it? But fucking close the cinema in Real. There is a cinema in Staten, but it was designed.
Use one of your techniques to get hold of a viewing.
If I'm watching Star Wars theatrical release,
it's got to be the cinema, isn't it? It's got to be the cinema.
Yeah, I'm not messed with that. I'll just go to Broughton and make the drive. But,
that's the thing. When you go to the cinema these days, you pretty much do have to make a day out of it because it's so goddamn dear.
Yeah, it is expensive now to go to the cinema. I used to have a Cineworld card like years ago, and then I cancelled it because after the pandemic, I just didn't go anymore, so I cancelled it. But it was alright when I had the Cineworld card.
What I found now is if you're going to watch something in the cinema, you want to be extreme. You're paying a lot of money, regardless of the cinema these days. So pick the most comfortable, best cinema going, which is Showcase. Every single seat's a recliner. Every single seat.
Yeah,
if you go horizontal, you can still get wheelchairs in front of you, and it's like that. So everyone can see.
There's no Showcase anywhere near it. Closest.
What, not even sort of Liverpool way?
Don't think there's one Liverpool even. Liverpool only than you.
They also have, for just a few quid more, you got access to the bar. So you literally arrive there. You don't have to talk to anyone. You go up to a machine, put in your card, which you pre-booked your seats for anyway. It goes, yep, that was you.
There is one in Liverpool.
You order a beer. You walk straight into the cinema, lounge back with your beer. You've got a sliding tray that comes out of there for you to whack all your snacks on and everything like that. Brilliant. And they got a system in there where it blocks all mobile phone systems, and they have a system in there that can detect lenses of cameras.
Right.
So no one has their phones out.
It's an hour and 15 minutes away.
Worth it.
And I have to go through a toll to get to it, so I ain't going to that.
Toll? Oh, over that funny bridge that I accidentally went over by accident. Yeah, I know.
No, through the Mersey Tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, I went over a bridge that had a toll over the Mersey. Not to watch a film. I said, my sat there said, "Go this way," and I said, "I know better than you." Went straight over a toll bridge. Well,
I was watching Star Wars in the cinema in Prestatyn, which if you sit, which doesn't have space between seats. It decides that everyone is 4 foot tall.
Yeah, and you're only allowed to use one armrest if you're lucky.
Yeah, so that is where I'll be watching it, and I will be. They don't even do hot dogs, only nachos. So I'll be there with the nachos.
Oh, you're from.
And if
You can order specifically what
if
you
you want
require.
more than one dip, you have to buy another set of nachos as well. It's off. Can I not just buy dip? And then like you can't bring your own dip in. You've got to buy. Oh, it's this is ridiculous.
And then when you come out of the cinema, and if you're not full up on all your snacking, they have a Five Guys and other very cheap establishments within the complex as well for you to spend hundreds of more pounds.
I ain't going in no Five Guys. Jesus Christ.
No, nor am I, but I do like walking past it and looking at all the young rich people.
I like a Five Guys.
I've never actually tried one.
I've
Because
had many Five Guys, and I always just end up disappointed. I think it's overrated.
I'd much rather have a £1.49 cheapo burger from the Mac and D or something.
I
No,
wouldn't
I
go.
like Five Guys. The chips I find a bit hit and miss sometimes, but the burger's all good.
I'm not a fan of the Five Guys. Really, the burgers are nice enough, but then it's just not worth the money. You know, if I go in there and I order what I want, it's like 20 quid or something. I'm like,
I have to admit, it is expensive for what it is.
I'll go and sit down and have a full meal out in a nice restaurant for the same price. And I'm like, let's go to a restaurant.
Well, when I go to Wakame, which is like my local, it's kind of like a Japanese independent like restaurant.
What's it called?
Like
Whack-a-mole.
Wakame.
Whack me.
Whack-a-mole, yeah. You go there with a big stick.
And I'll have a ramen, a salmon hand roll, and edamame beans, plus a Coke, and it will cost me 20 quid.
Yeah, so
Jesus Christ.
Then going five guys and fucking get ripped off for a burger. I had some hot honey the other day. Apparently that's all the trend now. I'd never heard of it before, but they put it on my flatbread. It was very nice.
Hot honey.
Hot honey. When I said hot honey, I said to the waitress, I assumed they meant you.
I was waiting for the innuendo. I thought, he's missing something here. The shingles hasn't gone away.
She didn't get the joke at all either.
No,
She probably did. She probably just looked at you with her indifferent, my God. Look.
No,
Haven't heard that before, look.
I don't think she was very well educated, which is why she was working in Marston. So.
Well, when we were working in Felixstowe last week, because our hotel's in the middle of nowhere, we had to source food in the evenings. We found what was it? Was it a Green King pub? Huge, absolutely huge. It was made out to be for diners, you know, when you get greeted at the fucking door, and if you haven't booked, you're fucked, sort of place. The food was so cheap and really, really good, and the service was so quick. There was no table service bollocks. You can order from the app or go to the bar. Just the way I like it. You literally go in there. It's like a Wetherspoons though. You just scan for the app. Go, oh, I like that, and I want that. The moment you press pay, the drink's already coming around to you. And 15 minutes at most, your food's on your table. I had a full English breakfast, and even in the evenings they sell this with toast. I thought, my God, and it was huge. For a tenner. I thought, right out loud. So we went back there a few times.
What Wetherspoons was this?
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It's the first time I've been to a...
What'd you say, Green King?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I used to like the Toby Carvery breakfast. They used to be good. Unlimited breakfast.
Oh, Toby Carvery breakfasts have Yorkshire puddings on them.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've never had a Toby breakfast.
Oh, you need to get Toby breakfast.
No, this particular pub was a carvery as well. So you could order a carvery and they give you a ticket so you can get your dinner even faster. And you should see that mountains and mountains of food you can get, especially if you go for the extra large version. And what people were doing is they were going in there, stuffing themselves till they nearly pop. And they got a takeout option. So you just say, can I get a takeout box, please? And they give you a big cardboard carton. And they were just scooping up all the remains of their dinner, whamming it in the box, ready for following day. And their Yorkshire puddings were like footballs. And they were gorgeous. I would have gone in there and just had a plate of them bastards with a load of gravy on. And some of their desserts, my word, I didn't have enough time or money to eat one of them, and I was full after my dinner anyway. But Jesus Christ, used to see some of them things coming up. Yeah, cakes this high. Oh my word, I could do something to that. They had eclairs that were like this size, like they're serving them on like fish plates.
Amazing, Phil.
It was very nice.
Found it.
What did you find?
Huh?
What have you found?
Another beer.
Ooh. I got plenty of those. I made sure I wasn't short of those.
I see Tom's having a great time on eBay at the minute.
Yes, I think he should pull his figure up personally, don't you?
Should I drop some of my stats, or should I not rub it in?
No, do what you want.
I try and stay out.
Ask him if he'd like a coaching lesson.
I try and stay out of these conversations where people are having slow sales, because I don't have slow sales, and I just feel like I'd be, gloating or whatever if I said anything.
Well, I normally find that it's come and go. It's like the last month, my sales have been shockingly low, and I put that down to being on time away.
Oh yeah, I had a good laugh at that.
But normally, when I'm on time away, it doesn't make a lot of difference. They'll drop a bit, but it doesn't really matter because I looked at my year on year and it's within 1%. So it's just ups and downs, isn't it? You got to look at the longer story. Plus, because I'm nearly fully stocked at the moment, I'm not adding any additional stock, and eBay sees that as inactivity. But there's ways around that. All we've got to do is look at an old listing and fuck about with some photos and rejig the bloody description a bit and make sure that your postage policy is exactly as you like it, or some rubbish in it. It may or may not do something to the algorithm. I sent out a shitload of offers the other day because they'd been building up. I just sent the whole lot out. Had a flurry of sales of all of those listings, none of which were in the offers.
I think when you send out an offer on an item, it pushes it on eBay a bit more, because obviously.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does that because there is a good correlation. It's like when I saw a flurry of sales coming, and I thought, oh my god, people are taking up my offers. Not one of them was not offer. Even stuff that I rarely sell that I just stock because it's easy to keep. Or, that offer I sent out, the person's bought it, fair play. I looked at it, no, someone else at full price. Well, fair enough, I'll do.
Phil?
Yes.
What's your top 5 coins to find?
Oh, don't ask him a coin question. He's never answered one right yet.
Do you mean
Also,
in your change?
No, excuse me.
No, it's like,
I'm answering the
No,
question.
this is a banned subject. We both know that this is a banned subject. We ain't talking about no coins. You want to ask Phil that question? You can ask her on the Discord. We ain't talking about no coins on this channel. You can't be trying to slip that in
Blood
there.
Discord with coins.
all right then, Phil. What's your favourite magnet?
No. Also a banned subject. Do you want to be?
I got some more.
Your strongest laser?
Did you mean coins in your change though?
What's your favourite battery, Phil?
That would be the 9 volt. It saves my life. No, actually my favourite battery is the 18650.
Oh,
I
let me
believe
tell you.
It powers these bitches and my lasers.
Why has this question even been answered?
Let me show you my new gadget I've got for the van, and I think Phil, you will be impressed.
Is it a leisure battery?
Is it a laser with a big magnet on it?
No,
Oh, well,
it is.
expectations have dropped then.
It's a mini rice cooker.
What she means by you'll be impressed with this, Phil, is she means that she's impressed by it, and we just have to nod.
Ooh.
And you've got a little steamer tray, little measurer for your rice.
You would have had to have made the assumption that I really like rice, though.
And it runs off a 12 volt, you know, like the cigarette charger thing. You know what I mean?
Which you don't get in all the modern cars anymore.
No, but I've got a power station, haven't I?
Ah.
So it will go in my power station.
Sorry,
You'll run your battery down and you won't be able to start the engine.
You've got a power station.
Yeah, I've got a power station in my car.
A power
Nuclear
station.
one.
Why, in my van?
Is it a nuclear one? Is it a coal-fired one? Gas-fired?
No, it's an electric power station.
Do you mean a power bank?
Well, yeah, but obviously it's massive. It's got
It would have to be to cook stuff because the amount of power you have to draw to cook stuff is phenomenal.
But it
You
means
boil
I'm
a kettle and empty it.
in the van now because I've got this little portable rice cooker,
Or
steamer tray.
you could stop at one of the really good services on any of the motorways where they have all this hot rice anyway.
No, I've got to make it myself because I've got to be healthier and cheaper, you know, when I'm out on the road.
How much does that cost?
25. And I got a little spoon.
25.
Little spoon.
You could have bought 25 packets or pop in a microwave rice for that.
Yeah, but I've got a microwave in my van, have I?
Call it a van, no microwave.
And then I'll tell you, look what else I've got as well. I've got a mini little kettle now as well.
So that'll draw even more power out of your power bank. Do you know how much power these things suck?
Yeah, I know. Well, that I tested it on my power bank. It takes 8%.
Exactly.
I can't use it that much, but I need to
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. 12 cups of coffee later, you're dead.
So I need to test the rice cooker on it.
This is why I have a water heater dispenser thingamajigger rather than a kettle, because kettles suck power.
Yeah.
I only boil the water I require.
I'm only on the road for like 2 or 3 days at a time, and
What you want in there is a banging music system.
Or do some banging, full stop.
Yeah. And then put some piezoelectric chargers underneath it, then it can power up your power bank with a cup of coffee afterwards.
What I've got, I'm actually doing some travelling this month. I'm going to Manchester and Liverpool. And do you know what I have got for my travelling?
what?
A cup holder.
A hotel room. So much better.
They cost just about as much as a rice cooker.
Well, I'm going to test my little rice cooker on the power bank tomorrow and see how much power it uses up.
I'm going to guess all of it.
No, it won't. It's only 100 watts, and my power station's like got a 600 watt output, so it won't.
600 watt output means nothing. It depends on how much it can hold in what hours.
Started them off now.
It'll be alright. My phone and my switch to charge that on it takes like nothing.
Well, it won't do because they're not power hungry. There's no heat involved. Anything that has to heat something requires immense amounts of power, which is why people don't like turning on their heating when the energy is very high to buy, because it
Well,
will
definitely.
drain
I
your bank
drink
account.
hot drinks, so I'll only be using the kettle if I fancy a little pot noodle or something. And then the rice cooker, I'll use in the evening.
Yeah,
What
I
you
think
should
they
do
run out of power.
is find out some good recipes for salad. You don't have to cook them. Or if it's a hot day, leave your food on the dashboard. Trust me, the temperature on your dashboard on a hot day can reach 60 Celsius.
I'm so glad you're all impressed with my new van gadgets.
It wasn't a laser, was it? God. Lasers are incredibly power intensive as well. Jesus Christ, I can burn through 2 massive batteries in about 5 minutes with my biggest laser. This is the problem that they had in Andor, where they were going on about the massive power they require to power their new toys. They had to dig up an entire goddamn planet to unpower it.
I'll tell you what, put in the comments if you're impressed with my new rice cooker and kettle from my van. And I have got a gas stove as well, but obviously I can't use that in the van.
Why not?
I can do that out. What do you mean, why not?
Why not?
Because you'll die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
If only you had a carbon monoxide alarm that could detect the carbon monoxide.
You might also burn the van down.
Exactly.
I used to have a gas canister powered heater in one of my old places. It must have been the most dangerous object I've ever had. I will never have one in my house again.
And this is a man who's owned Scud missiles before.
Scud missiles, fine. Gas powered heaters, get it. Dangerous. They have a special tilt alarm on it. When you push them over, a big light goes off. It's called a fucking great big fire. However, if I do manage to get one of these council abodes, which I keep bidding for, they all have underfloor heating included in the rent.
What the fuck?
Hey, you get more.
Living the life of luxury.
You have to pay for it all.
Well, this is why I want one of these goddamn council houses. I think the basic charge is 87 quid a week, and then you get service charge or possibly 25 pounds, which includes all of your heating underfloor. You know, I was looking at it, it works out about £400 to £500 a month for all your rent and all your heating. I thought, Jesus Christ, I'll be rich if I'm in one of them.
I need to get a council flat.
Well, no, I will be rich because I'll be able to expand my eBay empire because I'll have double the goddamn space. Your van has more room than I have for my stock. What annoyed me last week was I was opening up a new Argos and then closing an old one in Felixstowe.
Fascist.
And the amount of bubble wrap that I had to pass on was phenomenal. You know, like the very, very, very big rolls, the ones which you can't get your arms around type jobbies.
But why did you have
They
to write on it? I don't get it.
Because how the hell am I getting it home?
I thought you were in your car.
I'm in a car, which you wouldn't be able to fit one of these rolls through the door. These are huge. We're talking they're, I think, like meter by meter cubed sort of rolls, big boy rolls, and they come in pairs. So it's like 2 meters by 1 meter.
Any update on the new? It's not a shed, Chris. It's a log cabin.
I had to turn down 4 of these rolls. 4.
Log cabin is not due for delivery for at least a couple more weeks, Chris. And then when it comes, I can start relocating the business.
And then at the back of the Argos that I was clearing is a charity shop dumpster. Absolutely rammed with the stock they didn't want. I mean rammed. Board games, lamps, all sorts of shite in it. I looked at it, I thought, Christ, I know people that would bite my arm off to have a go on them.
I've had encounters like that before.
If I had Andrew's van, I doubt I could have bought back all the stuff that I saw. Fucking river. Really annoying. If I had my van, I could have pulled back at least 2 of those rolls.
Got my old van. The old van's up for auction at the minute. Somebody's bid on it. The last piece of feedback that they've had is from a seller saying that they bid on the vehicle at auction, never paid us out, for Christ's sake.
Are you going to get much money back for your old van, or was it reliant on the auction, or was it part exchange?
Depends how much it. Is it what?
I haven't been able to catch up on your recent van escapades.
That's up for auction at the minute, so I'm waiting for see if somebody buys it.
£100?
It's up for £1,000 at the minute.
Grand. How much is it going to cost to repair it?
But I don't know. Might be a simple fix, but the fucking garage can fix it, could they? Like, can't be bothered.
Is it an electric van?
No, it's not an electric van. But electric van, it'd be working. I've got a new van now, Phil.
That's the one I was referring to. Is it an electric van?
No.
Oh, I know you got a new van. I put a big blue van reply. It's about my total input to Discord in the last 2 weeks. So you were honoured.
Right. £25 a week. £50 a week. £400. So I could have made. I'll be back in a minute. Where my doggy gone? There he is. Hello.
I've banished the cat to the bedroom.
Hello, Banky boy. Hello.
To be honest, Lin, in answer to your question, I tend to price things a little bit higher. So then if people make me an offer, I can accept it. Generally. I never really expect people to pay full price. When they do, I'm quite shocked.
I don't have offers on any of my stock.
Why?
So multi-listings.
Oh, okay.
You can't do it. Then I get millions of people messaging, can you do me a deal? No, fuck off. It'll take more time than it's worth my deal, my money.
Yeah.
I had one guy today offer to buy every single coin in one of my multi-listings. I wasn't all that specific. Because I've got variations of variations, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Did you want every single coin of every variation or not? So I ignored him because he's not a repeat buyer. He keeps coming back to me. Have you received my last message? I don't give it. People like that, the amount of work that I'd have to put into it just to lose money,
Yeah.
I can't be asked. It's £1,000 worth of sale I could potentially make, but I really can't be up to that.
Yeah.
It could blow up in my face, and I'm not really interested. You can buy them, or you can buy them elsewhere. I don't care. Because someone else will buy them at full price.
Yeah.
Also, I don't get much margin, so there's no point in me making offers, otherwise I'll be working for free.
It's the never price high to allow for offers, by the way.
Which is why I allow no offers and price competitively.
Price competitively and allow offers. It's the best strategy.
I can't because of the multi-listings.
Yeah, you can't do it multi-listings, which is why I don't do multi-listings, because it's just annoying. Like, I want to be able to accept offers. That surely to God that eBay should have figured out a way to allow that now.
I was thinking they did. Then I looked at it from programming point of view, and it is a nightmare. So I can understand why they haven't. Because the way that it's set up at the moment is for a single item to be sold, and you can make an offer on it. But if there's multiple of it or variations of it, I don't think the way that it's been programmed could cater for that easily. They'd have to completely redo it.
Let's get an AI to do it.
You know, get up. You see that AI is getting better, but it's by nowhere near how good people think it is. When it does become as good as people think it is, we should be very scared because it will know. We've got to be very lucky at them. We are very lucky at the moment that AI is still bloody stupid.
They're telling me. I had a big row about it with my AI the other day about what a jacket said on it. I had the jacket in front of me. I knew what it said on it. The AI was arguing me, saying it doesn't say that.
It's down to how they were trained. It cannot read text in photos in the way that you would expect it to. You know, like if you get a character reading program from, say, the 1990s, could easily identify text within an image. AIs haven't been trained in that fashion. Some of them have now. I think some of the new graphic applications you can get, like through Adobe and stuff like that, now have it included. And you can actually, supposing I had this t-shirt and I said, I don't want this to say asteroids, I want it to say collector or something like that. The newer ones that are coming out very recently can just about do that. But if you try, say, ChatGPT on its older models or some of the others, it wouldn't even be able to understand what the hell you're talking about, and it'll just make up some jumbled mess.
I've got like a ChatGPT version called Pixie on my phone, like an app. And I tried making, a few photos, like some AI photos, because what I wanted to do was make some AI photos of someone with like clothes on from my store, sort of thing, to make as like Instagram posts, but it couldn't manage it. It couldn't do it. And
your best bet, and this does sound long-winded, but it is your best bet, is the amount of money that you'd have to pay for an AI program capable of doing that is horrendous. You're looking at hundreds of pounds. But if you buy the full package of Adobe and learn through YouTube or whatever on how to use Adobe, you can actually do that yourself and probably make a much better job of it.
Yeah.
It is a learning curve, because Adobe is very, very powerful, but it's only as powerful as the person using it, if you know what I mean. I've got Adobe, and I try to do some staggeringly easy stuff, and it blows my head. I can't work it out. But I watch YouTube videos of people going, "I want to put this dress onto this person. This is how you do it. You click on this, you do that. You put this filter, and then you put it into this mask and this frame. And then you put it onto this layer. Then you do this, and you tweak this. You do that. You overlay like that. Press that button, and boom, up it comes." And you go, "Well, look easy."
Yeah.
No, it's a learning curve, but it is powerful enough to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd quite like to make some like pictures of, say, like, you know, models wearing stuff in my store.
Yeah, like I say, there are AI programs that can do it. You will have to pay through the nose, and
Yeah.
it's down to the amount of processing power that it will take. It takes quite a lot of power to do that. So you're probably looking at about 50 quid a month
Yeah.
at least, and even then, it may only give you a certain amount
Yeah.
of goes at it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, like I say, it is there, but you won't get that for free, and you certainly won't get that on cheaper programs. You can do simple stuff like put yourself into a package to make yourself look like an action figure,
Yeah.
which appears to be the trend at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done that.
I done it for Nick. He quite liked it. Yeah, stuff it's been taught how to do properly, it can do very, very well. If you ask it to do something it's never done before, it'll make a very good guess at it, and it'll be rubbish.
I do find though with this app, depending on what you ask it, like I've asked it, you know, a couple of things in like a different way, and sometimes I find it kind of tells you what you want to hear, sort of thing.
Yes, they do. They've been trained to do that as well, because
I use that as
they have filters on it.
that is a good seduction technique I employ regularly.
Which is one of the things AI will be good at.
Would be, do you think that I look good in this? You look like the most beautiful lady in that dress I've ever seen in my life.
But there was also, after I kind of noticed that, about a week later in the news, there was something that got removed from ChatGPT for being like dangerously flattering to people and could be quite,
Yeah.
if you're a bit vulnerable, could be quite dangerous sort of thing.
This is why AI is dangerous, because it can only do what it's been taught. And but you start messing with what it's been taught by applying filters and God knows what else, it then has to readjust what it knows it's learned to try and sound differently, which can go wrong quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I find AI tries to blag a lot of stuff. It sounds confident about what it's talking about. But if you actually fact check some of the stuff, you find it's not all accurate.
Yeah.
Don't care.
It'll be quite specific what you use it for.
It's all right. I find AI is quite good for leisure use. If you want it to make up a stupid song and write music for it and make a stupid video to it, it is quite capable of doing that. It doesn't have to be perfect. But if you want it to do some serious work, I still think you have to vet it. People trust stuff like that because it takes a lot of their workload away. But like they said in certain films, assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. Don't assume it's right.
To say, if you assume, you make an ass of you and me.
I have now used AI to replace me as the host of Drinking with Andrew. Andrew himself is currently in bed, tugging himself. I am an AI avatar.
I think it has a capability of pulling you off, so to speak.
I am AI Andrew.
Andrew.
AI Andrew. We are now drinking.
Andrew. It's a bit like Ainsley, isn't it? Andrew.
AI Andrew is here.
Andrew.
I am ready to share knowledge on anything that you may have to ask AI Andrew.
Hey, AI Andrew, can you write me a song?
No.
Not a very good AI Andrew then.
Do you think real Andrew would write you a song?
I could always test whether you are real or not by asking you to sing.
No.
Oh, see, it's not requiring any verification. Too many filters.
Oh, I'm going to make a move, guys. I'll see you all later.
Are you off to bed?
No, I'm not going to bed. I'm just making
You just
a move.
don't like us anymore.
What she's saying is she's bored of the conversation and she wants to go play Switch.
All right, bye then.
Candy Crush. Wow.
Now you need to get Rachel Fantastic live.
Also, wait for Ross to come on to regale us with his Star Wars facts that he was very good at putting into the chat.
He's better on the new canon than I am.
He would appear to be. I was say you have a rival here.
We can take the crown. I'm not up to date with it now since
You
COVID.
need to go into perhaps a store that sells a lot of books and see if you can get any second-hand new Star Wars literature.
Sold them.
You sold them?
Yeah, I've sold the new Star Wars books before, but
so you'll never know where Kyber crystals come from.
Didn't read them. I just sold them. Well, actually, I was going to read them. They kept selling as soon as I listed them. The Aftermath trilogy, I believe it's called. Every time I list that on eBay, it sells in a day. It's like I haven't even had time
You
to
want to put the price up then?
Pardon?
We'll tweak the price.
That was I achieved the highest prices on eBay. Obviously, I didn't list it cheap, but for planning to read it, people were just buying it. It's just like
Higher. But this is what I do every time I sell something far too fast, and then I put another one on and it sells again. I think, wow, I'm doing something wrong here. So I twonk a bit of money onto it, and if it still sells, next one I get, I put it even higher.
I do understand how to make money on eBay.
Yes, I was not inferring otherwise.
The AI version of Andrew can be identified by counting his fingers. I've got 11 fingers, Stu.
That's on one hand. Real Andrew wishes he had that many fingers while he was upstairs beating one off.
So I'm living in a bungalow. There's no going upstairs to do that. The bedroom's.
I saw your stairs in one of your video. You have an upstairs.
Yeah, that's a loft conversion. I don't sleep up there. That's a story.
There could be a special porn cave up there.
No porn cave up there. There's just bags full of clothing that I haven't listed.
Lingerie and leather gear.
No. But there is some leather up there.
Ah, there we go.
Hello, Ducky. Good to see me. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come. Come here, Ducky. No, he's up there. Good boy. Yes, Lyndon is out of hospital, Chris. She's taking antibiotics like they're going out of fashion. But she has survived and she's only got Ebola. Good boy. Good doggy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Ross has said goodbye to Sophie about 20 minutes after she's gone. Well done, Ross, for paying attention there.
You coming on then, Ross, or what?
Where's Rachel Fantastic on? That's right. I've got to find out where Rachel is.
Rachel's gone. I haven't seen Rachel for about an hour.
She's your neighbour. You can just look out the window. Hello. Hello, Bat.
My window faces to the west, unfortunately. If I was in the bedroom, I could probably get my large telescope out.
Sure, she will be delighted to hear that you're going to get a telescope out for her.
There is a big block of flats in the way though, so I might have to laser the top of it off. Although that would not be a good idea because that block of flats is right near to where I would like to live. And if it falls onto my intended property.
Watching a video about Pokemon, you watch Drinking with Andrew. Call yourself a fan. Ross is hoping to share a room with me in Manchester, apparently.
Are we on the cloudy fog patches today, or the haze, is it?
What?
So no Stowford press available?
There is a crate there, but I'm finishing off the Thatcher's Haze crate. This is on special. Here we go. There we go. We've got a
picture of a dead phone.
We've got a picture of a phone with a line through it. I've never had that before.
It's not available. Oh, it's gone again.
Ross thinks he's got his own hotel booked. He's going to find the story may be different. Hang on.
Have you read the latest edition of the esteemed publication?
No, because I don't have the ability to read.
I'll read it to you.
Okay, this was. I'm really hoping Rachel joins very quickly.
We have some meat offers. Some big whirly sausages from another country.
Oh, we've lost Rachel again.
We have toilet blocks. They're on offer.
Toilet what?
Toilet blocks.
Toilet blocks.
Yeah.
What's a toilet block?
You get 4 of them, and apparently you get one, and you throw it in your cistern, and it makes your water go funny colours.
What's wrong with the normal colour of water? Why does water need to be a different colour?
You can make it go blue or yellow.
Well, if I want it to go yellow, I'll just piss in it and not flush the toilet.
They have some janky beers, which I don't think anyone wants to buy.
Sounds awful.
I say beer. Heineken alcohol free. Ooh, and they've knocked 6p off of it. That's a penny a tin off.
Off alcohol free, is it? Not even any points.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly, yes. Europop till you drop. I don't know what that's about. Mini Scotch eggs. I didn't realise they were part of the Euro system at the moment. Oh, Greek food. Nope. A strimmer. A large pot. or a very large lawnmower. I've yet to see anything that's grabbing my attention.
So the reason Gatwick Airport was brought to a standstill was because the pilot confused left and right. Jesus Christ.
This is good. This is why I don't fly.
Oh, here we go. You've made it.
Yay! I'm in.
Thank God.
But you're all so small. I was trying to do it on my laptop and it just wasn't letting me.
You have to turn your phone that way. Yeah.
It's very smart.
You've seen me chopper. There's nothing small about me.
Funny. Oh, stay there. You're not staying there.
No.
Told you.
Stay where it was great.
What?
No, it was lower down. That's it. This is getting worse.
What's going on? Where's the party at?
Yay!
Party must be in like a different country tonight, I think.
Oh, what are you drinking?
Tonight,
Yay!
Is that inches?
It is.
How many inches have you got?
He's not got many.
I've got 2 boxes of it.
How can you drink that stuff? It's awful.
It was cheap. And the Stopford Press had run out. I can only get Stopford Press when I'm near a nice big Tesco store.
When I go Costco, all they've got is inches, and I'm not doing it. I'm not sacked. I'd rather pay more money.
80p a tin. 80p a tin. That's all right.
I'd rather pay more money and have a nicer drink.
This is why we're all individuals. Wouldn't it be a nightmare if we all like the same drink?
I've not yet seen your Fleek videos come out, Rachel.
I need to download the app and do that now. So I'm progressing, but I'm just leaving a few days in between. I'm leaving them hanging. You know, if they want to be working with such a fantastic person, they need to just chill.
You tell them.
I just forget. I keep forgetting.
What was that black stuff you were drinking?
Pepsi Max. Only the best over, you know.
So what is Max about it?
It's sugar-free and it tastes good.
No, it doesn't.
So it's fake Pepsi.
It's healthier Pepsi. If it can be healthy.
Well, if they took out the brown colouring and the carbon dioxide and stuff like that, it'd just be water. And it'd be even more healthier.
Not as fun though.
If you
It's
took
fun,
out,
got alcohol with it.
if you took out a lot of the contents of this would also be water. So I'm right now drinking a health drink.
However, as long as the alcohol content remains, and it is fine and dandy.
This is alcoholic water that I'm drinking now.
Hazy water.
What clothing are you going to buy off Fleek?
I don't know. I've not downloaded the app yet. I've not looked.
What clothing?
Apparently, it's
What
26%
sort of
off
clothing
your
would
first order.
What clothing would you like to get?
I don't know. What's the best? Talk me through what you got.
Well,
Let's get comfy.
I've got 15 branded leather jackets and 2 big boxes there.
No, I don't want leather jackets.
Oh, so well, and for good profit.
What, even this time of year?
We sold some last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well done.
Leather sells all throughout the year.
Remember, we live in the south of England, Rachel. It's very, very warm down here. The rest of the country doesn't get the temperatures that we're used to.
It's going to be good tomorrow, isn't it? 22 degrees?
That's not good.
It's 22 Fahrenheit.
Good.
I don't like heat.
26 is about my max.
16 is about my max.
Oh, you grump.
If it's 16 degrees outside, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I can go for a walk in a t-shirt. I'm all right with that. If it gets any hotter,
Not comfortable.
people think that they can walk around without t-shirts on, and that's never a good sign. There's the people who walk around without t-shirts on. Very much, definitely should be wearing tops.
I always wear my tops when I go out for a walk.
And that is disappointing to hear as well. You see, it's just a continuous stream of disappointment now.
Sorry.
Have you ever been to a nudist beach?
That's on my bucket list. I almost went to Spain for a long weekend this weekend because I've not been abroad for 9 years. And I was like, I'm getting really depressed and just need to be out, like, in the world somewhere. So I was looking up and I was going to go to Costa Brava, like Friday to Monday, and I realised my daughter's first GCSE was today, so I thought that would make me a really bad parent, so I've just like fucked off for the weekend without them.
They can fend for themselves.
Well, one of them can,
Yeah,
but
let him go feral.
yeah. Well, the other one's at his dad's for the weekend, but yeah, no. I thought better stay at home in case you got stressed with revising.
Should know it all by now.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, she's had long enough to learn it. If she's not learned it by now, it's not going to happen.
Oh, poor child. It's horrible. She's stressed out. She is.
I couldn't give it. I didn't get stressed about the exams at all. I couldn't be bothered with them.
All these GCSEs.
I mean, now I practically run the country.
Back in my day, we had to do O levels.
But now they have to go to college as well, so she needs the right grades to get into the college course that she wants to do.
It's okay, I've got a brilliant way so you can avoid that.
How?
Join the army. She might get shot, but no college. So,
yeah,
you know,
we're going to pass on that one.
Pros and cons there, but you know, let me speak to her. I'll persuade her to join the army.
No, thank you.
How good is her math?
But if she's in the army,
Oh, what? A map?
A math.
Oh, maths is the worst.
I passed that when I was 14.
well, fucking done you. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, I'm like, well
Yeah,
done.
I do.
Maths was my best subject. I was really clever at maths.
Okay, what happens when one becomes one? No, when two. What happens when two become one?
Well, the other one ate the other one.
No. You just told me you're good at maths. You've already got it wrong. Phil, what happens when two become one?
You're talking about a different subject. That's not mathematics.
Fucking, what is wrong with you? You're supposed to be maths genius. Can't even fucking get
I
that.
think that's biology. You're confused.
Exactly as I say. So you got the wrong subject.
It's a Spice Girls song. If none of you have heard of the Spice Girls.
Oh yeah, those professors of mathematics. The Spice Girls.
It's not my fault that your knowledge of popular culture is shit.
And their knowledge of mathematics is also as shit. So I can categorically say two does not become one.
It does. When you
by two.
It's a song about having sex.
I can name many
not listening.
songs.
So you're not listening.
Many songs about
Please
mathematics.
be innocent for words like that. Come on my ears.
I know you've had sex before because I've seen the proof.
Twice. Just to like procreate. That's all I did it for.
Right. So
And she shut her eyes, so she didn't see.
I threw up after.
You're guessing 69 every time I get a sale is completely unrelated.
Yeah. Don't even know what it means.
Because she knows the number 6, and then she turns it upside down and puts it next to it to make it look like she knows two numbers.
Correct.
Right. So, what ridiculous hour in the morning are you getting up at?
Well, I might have a little bit of a lay-in. I might stay in bed till 6 o'clock.
Fuck me.
That's a lay-in.
Yeah. At a weekend it is. I'm going to go out buying tomorrow instead of selling.
Are you going to buy some clothes?
Hopefully not. Pick clothes.
Oh, what a fantastic advocate for Fleek you're going to be, aren't you? Look what I've ordered here from Fleek. I've got some things that I fucking hate that I'm now going to have to list on eBay so I can do my follow-up video to show what they sold for.
Oh, stress, isn't it? I got all excited about it. Oh, look, I'm a proper YouTuber now, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. Yeah.
I'm not a
Sounds
subscriber
awful.
today, and I don't even post videos.
avoid anything Burberry on Fleek. Avoid anything Montclair on Fleek, because they're going to be fake. I would avoid the NHL, NFL kind of stuff as well, because even when they've had Fleek themselves send that to me, half of it's been fake.
Oh, really? NHL has been the best one. I love it. Ice hockey. I've got some shirts back here, actually. I need to just still.
Like,
Yeah,
so I'm not even an expert.
avoid the football jerseys for the same reason. Football shirts for the same reason. Stick to more lower key branded stuff where they're more prevalent, that the wholesalers are more better at spotting fakes in, because they don't come across things like Montclair, Burberry.
How long does it take to arrive? Because if it's coming from
3 years.
Depends where you get it from. You can order stuff from the UK. These leather jackets I ordered from the UK took about 2 weeks.
Okay.
If you order from Pakistan, it could be a few weeks.
They want
Well,
like
more than
a
that,
video
maybe.
within a week of me ordering. Like, what am I meant to video? Like,
Yeah,
hello, I'm ordering shit.
By the time you get them.
yeah. They'll ask for that. You just say, "Look, I can't do the video until the stock turns up."
But they say they want a video within a week of ordering, and then a video a week of the order arriving.
I just do a video to say what you ordered.
That'd be exciting.
Well, just go through the process of the ordering. So this is how easy it was. It's lovely. Look at this. I've been looking at these things. Screenshot.
There you go.
Or ask ChatGPT to put a script together for you.
Ooh.
Or just do what I do and message them and say, "Look, I'll do a video when the stock turns up. I ain't messing about. When the stock comes, we'll do a video. Put me opening it, and I'll look.
I do what I want. I'm an adult.
Do I want it now?
Anyway, I am no longer part of their. They haven't renewed their contract with me mostly because I got about 3 people to sign up. I cost them a considerable amount of money. The value for money return that they had on me was not high.
Oh, that's sad. They sacked
All
you.
their prices.
So they haven't sacked me. They've just, not re-employed me. So,
Redundant.
they've said to me, "You've got affiliate discount code. Just promote that all the time." So, if you guys want to use Fleek, use RFD-Andrew for £26 off your first order, so that I can get some free stock.
Do they sound
Then
funny?
next week I'll have my code and you can use my code.
No,
Aww.
don't.
What, you loved me?
Rachel don't even know what clothes are, so don't be going fair. I can give you expert advice.
I'm wearing clothes. Look.
Okay.
I've got this cool rug. It's got tassels at the end.
Move the tassels backwards. Enjoy the view. Right. Anyway, here's my pitch. I can tell people what suppliers to use, what stuff to buy. I have built up a considerable network of trusted suppliers across Fleek. All of that knowledge I can help with. Rachel, she can't offer you that yet.
Did you
I
say
hate clothes.
a lot of trusted buyers? I thought you just said a minute ago you got 3
Free what?
affiliate links.
Yeah.
That went through.
I'm talking about suppliers, not buyers.
So you got £26. So they give you £26 when the other people use the code.
They give me £27 because I'm special.
Ooh, wild.
I used to get £20 cash in my bank account every time somebody used my affiliate code. I was much happy with that, to be honest. The bank account got very full, and then they decided they wouldn't want to give me money anymore. So they give me affiliate code and they give me credit to spend on stock instead. So then I had to start
Ready?
buying.
No. Right, move. Bloody dog.
And then I
Sorry.
ended up with boxes and boxes full of stock that I've not listed. This is the problem that you fall in. People will start using your code, and then you message Lizzie and say, "Oh, can I combine my codes?" She goes, "Yes, here you go. Here's a combined code." So then you order even more stock, and then you don't list it, and you end up with boxes in your front room like that.
Oh, hey. That's much neater than my boxes right now, so I'm not even going to show you mine. It's awful. It's everywhere.
Oh, show.
I'm waiting
No.
for my new garden warehouse to be built so I can move this stuff in there and then not list it from there.
Good plan. I emptied a little bit of my garage out today, so now I've got more space in my garage, so I can just put more stuff in it.
What did you do with the stuff that you emptied out of it?
Well, it's in my van to take to the car boot on Sunday, and then I've got a load of rubbish in there as well that I'm getting someone to collect next week, hopefully. And then there'll be even more space
Why aren't you just take the rubbish to the tip?
because someone else can come and get it for me. Obviously,
Are you paying them?
I always pay.
Well, what you could go to the tip for free.
I pay in tea and biscuits.
Right.
That one is called.
Press 1 if you want to see Rachel's box. I'm just gonna let that one ride.
I want to put you somewhere, but you don't stay anywhere.
I do have that. I have had that complaint before.
Oh. Fixed it.
Right, so I'm going to leave you to flirt with Phil for a minute when I go to the toilet.
Ooh,
Hey, Phil. How you doing?
Lovely.
How's your coins?
Shh, wait till he's gone.
Oh,
He hasn't gone yet. He gets all
he's
feisty.
still there, look.
He's going to wee into a bottle, I think.
It takes a while to get me moving now, I'm 40.
I hear magnets are good too.
Yes, they are. I did acquire a few more from an Argos store. Has she gone?
Yeah. Tell me all about your coins.
What would you like to know?
I don't know. What's your highest valued coin you have in your house right now?
It'll be a Kew Gardens 2009 proof coin, probably worth 250.
Ooh. Is that what the 50p ones?
It is. You wouldn't find a proof in circulation, obviously, but obviously, because you know everything about coins, like you should. But it's actually part. Oh, wrong box. But it's actually part of the entire set from 2009. I can sell the entire set for probably 350. I'm still working out whether I want to break it down or sell it as a whole set. But I got it cheap, very cheap.
See, coins are exciting.
See, I can see you nearly melting there. One of my largest sellers by volume are in fact 2p coins. I sell several thousand of them. I am the top 2p seller on eBay.
How many 2p's have you sold?
Ooh, what, in the last year or ever?
Ever in your whole entire life?
Probably 2,000 or 3,000.
Wow. So I've just got the messages up on my laptop now. Lin, oh my god, so the tips where I am, I don't know if yours is the same now. We can only go to the tips that are like in our borough. So I can't use the one that's literally down the road from me, like 5 minutes down the road, because it's over the border. So I have to actually drive 20 minutes to get to my tip. Instead of using one that's 5 minutes away. It just winds me up. Doesn't make me happy. But if I do want to use the one that's 5 minutes down the road from me, I can pay, I think it's a tenner.
Or you can do what they do in my borough, and that is drag it all out to the curb, drag it about 3 doors down, and just fucking leave it there. Because there are dirty bastards around here.
Yeah, I've got a lot of country lanes near me. I mean, could do.
No, that's posh fly tipping. Around here, they just tip it outside their own bloody house.
No, I'm on like a posh road, and then they stick me right at the end down like the dead end, so I don't, mix with them.
You've heard how posh my establishment is, don't you? I've got persons from the oldest profession living underneath me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're very exciting. And very Latino and Brazilian, with large things and a number of customers, which is always great to hear when you live above them.
I bet it is.
Not.
Turn up the music. You won't hear it.
I don't do music. Or if I do, it's through these. Earphones are the best invention ever. Seconded only by earplugs. If you can't hear it, it's not happening.
Mm.
Good evening, Cavalli. Sounds like you've had a good day. Going to see Motorhead. Or she. We don't know if Cavalli's a man or a lady. Or a boy or a girl. Or an alien. Do you reckon we have any aliens currently watching Drinking Around here?
Any mops?
Extraterrestrials.
Oh, aliens. I thought it was an aliens.
Where's the aliens?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, Paulette's in. Welcome, Paulette. Paulette hoping to see my chopper tonight. Welcome, Al.
I hope you tell something that you can guess correct.
We thought you were dead in the group. We've not seen you for days. I messaging Al on Instagram because you get a message. He just fucking some auto reply. He comes back. I can't bother. That's it. Being okay. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Shut up.
I'm afraid I would have to concur with Andrew on this point. Having studied my exams, physics, mathematics, and stuff like this, and looked into it very seriously, I'd have to concur. This is down to several laws of physics, mainly the one involving thermodynamics, that if they are floating around and that and are detectable, we have devices that are capable of detecting stuff far weaker than the signatures that these particular entities could ever produce. Yet we haven't.
And I just don't think they're real.
Which I think is just a valid argument.
Have you not seen Ghostbusters?
Kevin,
I've also seen Star Wars, but I do not believe any of their fucking physics either.
there's no sound in space, and yet in Star Wars, I distinctly heard sound.
Also, most of the energy weapons that
anyway.
they fire them over a couple of kilometres would be like getting a bad sunburn.
We ended on a cliffhanger on last week's Drinking with Andrew. Rachel had said yes to a date with me.
No, I did not.
We were discussing where Rachel was going to take me for our date.
Oh, I've just had a new offer.
Well, Phil's obviously clearly engrossed in that conversation.
Yes, I am.
Rachel, where are you going to take me?
Space.
No, realistic.
Is that the final frontier?
Do. On some.
That's not how it goes. No.
Jurassic Park, isn't it?
Do. That's how it goes.
Right. I don't want to be taken to anywhere that's got dinosaurs because they look like they could kill me.
Don't worry, I cannot sing anywhere near anything an algorithm would ever pick up. I also
I
know
love
the
dinosaurs.
mathematics behind how that particular copyright algorithm works.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm talking about the fact that I don't want to be eaten by a dinosaur.
Which could be a realistic threat, I suppose. Especially a ghost dinosaur.
I like Rachel. I like Wetherspoons. I like KFC. I'm prepared to go somewhere a bit more upmarket, like a Toby Carvery.
Oh, I get 30% off Toby Carvery now.
Well, there we go.
I used to have shares and
All you need to do, Phil, you're interrupting us planning our date. All you need to do now is take me to a Toby Carvery, and then the romance will unfurl.
I think I'm going to be washing my hair though.
You're the one who asked me out. I've said yes, and now you're telling me you're washing it. How does that work? You can't be washing your hair on your own date.
Why did I ask you out?
Because that's how I decided it went. I've accepted your kind offer. I'm looking forward to us going to the Toby Carvery.
Well, I almost died today, so then maybe I should have, and then I would have got out of this date.
Why the fuck would you want to die rather than go on a date with me? What a horrible thing to say to somebody.
I know, it just sound awful. Oh, I'm sorry. But I did almost die today. Like, and then I would have been a ghost. And I could come and haunt you.
Why did you? Well, there's many things that are wrong in that statement. Why? Jurassic Park has got nothing to do with ghosts.
Oh, serious question here before I accept this offer.
Why did you almost die?
So I was driving, like do like this, like I do.
But that'll be why you nearly died if you drive like that.
That's not how you're supposed to drive.
Anyway, no, I was driving like a normal person.
You go down the road like that.
No, I was going straight. And there's a road, so I'm going down a straight road, and there's a road with a junction, and I'm going wee, and then this Land Rover 90, so it's not like a little car or anything, and he's like literally
Andrew
coming out my side door, like while I'm driving, and then, like I've had to swerve on the pavement to avoid getting hit. I've beat me on, I've stopped the car. I was going to get out and go, ah, but I thought just beat me on and give me a wanker sign, and then I drove off.
So actually,
and that's the same road that I had my accident like a year ago that like wrote my car off. Someone like pulled out in front of me without looking. I was like, I think they're just posh twats down there. They're just like too posh to look.
So someone pulled out in front of you, so you crashed into them.
Well, yeah, because if you're going down a straight road and there's a junction and they're coming out of the junction, you're just going down a straight road, then they've pulled out and I've gone into like their side of their car.
Okay, I understand.
Do you have a dash cam?
No, I should. The amount of times I've like crashed recently.
I've always got a dash cam inside my vehicles.
And then I had an accident.
Money and gold.
Yeah, I had an accident a year ago where someone went into the back of me. So that, like my first crash, I was like suffering for almost a whole year with like whiplash, and it just started feeling a bit better. And then someone hit me from behind, so now I've been struggling with my shoulder again. Oh.
Have you not heard of these claim sites where you can earn millions of pounds by
Well, I've got a payout for my first crash, and now I'm waiting for my second one.
When we go on our date, I'm doing the driving. That's all I'm saying.
I've been driving for 20 years and I've never had a crash until, well, obviously, like must be a year and a half ago, the first crash now.
Now you've had about 50 in 5 months.
I've had 2 in a year and a half and then 1 almost today, and that's still weren't my fault. None of them have been my fault. I'm a very good driver.
Found it. Yeah, that's how I drive it.
I'm doing the driving. There ain't nobody else driving, not when they're having crashes.
I had a hire car for the last month. I'd done 4,000 miles in it.
Well, that was.
I didn't crash, but I wasn't even used to the car.
Is this you volunteering to drivers on our date?
I will post you my chauffeuring rates.
They're paying. It's privileged.
I'm a very good driver. I swear a lot at other.
I'll tell you what, I will give you a free eBay coaching session. Normally charge 50 quid for those.
Wasn't my fault.
Anyway, a serious question on eBay for you, Andrew, and Complete Savings. How do I get Complete Savings discount when I accept an offer?
How do you get?
This is an offer that I've made and want to purchase something.
You put in your
Because it goes straight to checkout, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you put in the details of an expired bank card, so that it can't automatically take the money from you on eBay. Then you go into Complete Savings and pay for it through eBay and put it in your card details for that specific purchase.
Because if I went into Complete Savings first and then went into the offer and then went to it, would that be too far for it to be able to register it?
No, it should pick up.
So
Basically, for Complete Savings, all you need is to have it record the fact that you've been on eBay, and then you can put it in play. Then you
sometimes it doesn't, and because I buy a tick load off of eBay, it's very difficult to document that everything I bought to try and validate it against all the stuff.
Yeah, you just put a claim in. After 10 and never check them anyway. I've had stuff where I've forgotten to go through Complete Savings. I claimed for it and got the money. So
she'll have to.
Andrew put a link in the chat. Thingy wants to come on. The imagery, Bob. The guy,
Thingy?
the fella. Ross.
Jesus Christ, that took a while. When we go on our date to the Toby Carvery, are you going to remember my name?
No.
What is my name?
But
Hey, you guys.
I definitely heard you say Andrew 5 seconds ago. I think you remember my name.
Night, Lin.
Good night, Lyndon. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Have you watched my latest video where I nearly died?
I did watch the one where it said about your eyes falling out or something.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I watched it.
Well done. Excellent. That is the first video you've ever watched.
No, it's not.
Did you watch it because you wanted to see if I died?
Yeah.
Right. This is not Ross.
Who is it?
It's oh my God, it's a homeless man.
Oh, not that fiddle again.
Oh, can you hear us?
Yeah. Hey, you guys.
Yeah, he can definitely hear us. Good evening, Al.
welcome
You're
to the
live.
Sander Zone. What film was that?
Yeah.
From?
Phil, what's going on? Phil,
How are you doing?
you know what, Phil? Right. Whenever I'm listening, I regularly watch Phil.
You watch me?
I feel like Phil has accumulated more stuff around him.
Oh, he
Yeah, I
definitely. Mostly Minnie Mouse plushes.
Yeah. What's happening, everybody?
And I don't know who's Wobble. This is a new name on me. Welcome, Wobble.
Wobble, wobble, wobbles.
Who's
Hey,
Wobble?
Wobble, how's it going?
I wobble
still
up,
selling-
I
are
wobble
you still
down, I
selling
wobble
jeans?
side to
Right,
side.
Al, have you met my girlfriend Rachel?
Ha ha ha. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No.
We can hear you.
Can you hear?
What?
Andrew, can you hear me?
Yes, he can hear you.
Might have to get my ear trumpet out.
It is trumpet. I saw it.
Crystal is in. Where's this friendliness come from, Crystal? Normally it's a grumpy entrance. But where's Al gone now? Did he think we couldn't hear him?
Oh, you don't love him.
He's back. He's back. We got him. He's back.
Guess
Yeah,
who's
back.
back? Back again.
Who's better in tonight?
Enderman.
Oh, he's gone
Okay.
again.
Oh,
What are you doing?
bye.
Crystal has agreed to come to Manchester next weekend. I don't know what Al's doing. He was on the stream. He's left the stream. He's coming back. I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know where he's coming and going here now. Right. What is your favourite meat at the Carvery?
Who?
Well, normal time of year, you usually go for beef and pork.
Good choice.
Christmas, obviously, going to be turkey, maybe beef as well. And then Easter, if they've got lamb, I'm having lamb. Oh, and lots of it.
Hello, Ross. Hello, Lois.
Ross!
Oh, you remember his name now?
You're
Ross
right.
is a big
Ross,
I watched your hat.
you've come dressed for the Outback.
Yeah, no. It's, well, I'm actually
Yeah,
going to
no.
start wearing this hat at Car Boots because I did get sunburn on my neck at a Car Boot a couple of weeks ago.
I've got a cork for you. You can hang from it.
Oh. Yeah, no.
I've got some salt and vinegar you can hang from it.
Yeah.
Andrew, I'm sorry, mate.
Ah!
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Hey. Sorry,
Al
everyone.
is back. Al is back.
Whose
No.
bed are you in now?
Do you know what he did then, right? What? Do you know, whilst we were talking, well, I love lamb. Halfway through us talking, it asked me to log in. So sorry, everyone.
It's for security.
Whose
Gotta
bed are
be
you
sure.
in now?
Be sure.
I feel like a rock and roll tonight.
Whose bed are you in? Can you hear me?
Look, gut be
That's not like bizarre.
Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you, Andrew. It's fine.
Brilliant, okay. Ow, whose bed are you in?
He can't hear you.
It looks like a dodgy hotel with shit Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's probably a Premier Inn.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we've lost him. Evening, Neil.
So, yeah, good evening anyway.
So, what's the story with the hats? What's the
And a gut big coat. Is it cold up in MK?
This is a hoodie. It's not a coat.
A hoodie.
No, well, I just had the hat on. I mean, I can change the hat.
No.
Well, there you go. It's a more normal hat, but I do like this hat. It's good. It's a good fishing hat, even though I don't do any fishing.
I don't do fishing either. Only boring people do fishing.
I've got a good Michael Jackson hat, but I don't do much dancing.
Do I know you?
Yes, of course you know me, yeah. You prick.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just wanted
Are
to
you
check.
cool?
I've asked
17.
15 times whose fucking bed you're in.
Al Revente. I know you. Do you follow me on Instagram? Probably. I follow a lot of people on Instagram. I know you. I recognise you. You're a Scotch egg, aren't you? Yeah. Scottish, not a Scotch egg, but yeah. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah,
Do you follow rugby?
We'll let you off,
been
Ross.
here about 5 seconds.
Just
and
follow
you've
you?
already been racist.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have you seen the British Lions selection? Yeah. I feel like Scotland have come off quite well on this because you've basically quite shit the last 2 years. You've done quite well. Well, to be fair, they've actually probably been about as good as the England rugby team. But that's not saying a lot, given that Ireland and France have been the best teams in the world. Yeah,
France.
Ireland have been brilliant, haven't they? Yeah, Ireland and France have been the best teams in the world. Well, and New Zealand.
Or Australia.
Yeah, you've been very average.
I think you're all forgetting about a fantastic team called Wales. who have-
Wales.
Yeah, only 2 Welsh players. What's going on?
Wales
Wales
have-
have been
have
pretty
had a-
bad.
Wales had a brilliant 5 Nations. They did very well.
Andrew,
But,
do you know what?
but
Right, Andrew is a secret Welshman.
yeah, I was about to say, Andrew, I thought you were English. I thought you were from Lincolnshire.
He's
Uh,
not. He's Welsh.
I am indeed.
He
from
wants to be Welsh because he likes the beaches.
I am just complimenting Wales on their fantastic 5 Nations. They did very well. They scored many touchdowns.
No, don't say that.
Many touchdowns.
No. Scotland is shit. Stop talking bollocks. What? It's easy coming from a fucking Scottish man. Stop being silly.
What?
I think he's having an argument with himself at the minute.
Yeah.
How is the MK reselling challenge going, Mr. Ross?
Well, I have been plugging it extensively, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's gonna it's coming up to like about a month to go, but then I'm gonna see what folk think next week because I'm going to the Manchester meetup, as is Andrew.
Yeah.
Who is coming to Milton Keynes? My future wife, Laurie, is going, isn't she?
Okay, that was just a bit bizarre, but yeah, yeah, I think she is. But then, she is married though, Andrew.
That's fine. He's not coming.
Well, we've got quite a few local resellers that I'm sure will be there. So we're just sort of waiting to sort of see, but we'll see what happens.
Rachel's coming.
Well, unfortunately, there was quite a lot of people that were coming to the last one when it was scheduled, and then unfortunately I had the bereavement, so I had to cancel it. But I imagine we'll probably get quite a few people. Although I think the thing with meetups, people don't necessarily confirm. A lot of people don't necessarily confirm they're coming until nearer the time, because people are still making decisions and all that.
We need to get Crystal to come. We need to get Lois to come. We need to get Rachel to come. And then we need
very welcome.
And then we need to get them to go to Milton Keynes as well. That was a terrible joke. That's going to sink in a minute.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't think about it, Rachel. It was a bit too soft.
I think I zoned out.
Yeah, that was probably a wise opportunity to do so. But yeah, so we'll get a better idea, Andrew, as the weeks go on. I think at the moment people are thinking about Manchester, and we've got Manchester, and then we'll see what happens. I'm also going to the Scotland meetup as well in Stirling. I'm going to come up on the Friday, so I'll be there on the Friday.
I am aiming to be there on the Friday as well. I'm going to do the Thursday in Carlisle, I think.
In where? Oh, Carlisle.
What date is the Milton Keynes?
14th of June. 14th of June for the Milton Keynes reseller meetup. Crystal Maze bargain hunt that doesn't fund terrorism. Challenge Annika reseller meetup challenge.
That's such a long name. Could you not shorten it?
He did.
Well, no, it's an
That is
extravaganza.
for short, yeah.
Yeah, it's an extravaganza.
Lois is not coming to Milton Keynes. Crystal may come to Milton Keynes. Crystal,
You're very welcome, Crystal. And you would be welcome, Lois, but if you can't make it, that's so cool. Yeah, there's a bathroom cabinet opening for some reason.
Al, put a shirt on for fuck's sake.
Yes. Is he
Yes.
naked?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
This is
I'm not even in the show now, Andrew.
It's a respectable program.
You are.
Okay.
You're live on YouTube.
Hang on,
Please don't-
hang on,
Do not swear.
hang on, hang on. 1 second. I'm getting into bed.
Whose bed?
My bed. Hang on. Am I in the show now? Because I figured out what the issue was. So I'd got YouTube open and StreamYard open, and it made some kind of weird echo. So I'm really sorry about that, everyone.
It will do, because there's a 15-second delay.
You've got to remember, Andrew, why has it been like 4 years since we were doing this together? I can't remember this shit, mate.
Are you still selling jeans?
Yeah, I'm still. Hey, are you still in selling Lego? It's been a long time, innit?
Ditched Lego years ago. I'm in a new niche now, which Andrew
I can
loves.
put a top on. I realise that right now this is not a sexual program, so I will put I'll put a t-shirt on. Hang on.
Why is it always the people I don't want to get topless who get topless?
The thing is,
Yeah.
the thing is, the way I look at it is, I agree with Andrew. This program is a serious program. We're here to talk about serious business. The last thing we want is people objectionalizing me and Andrew and other people like Phil as sexual objects. That's not fair.
No, I get
We're
it
here
all
to
the
talk
time.
business.
Ain't no one thinking of Phil as a sexual object. In fact,
Well, I don't know. I quite like an older man.
Isn't that banter? Is that banter?
no, I was being serious.
So it's bullying. then.
That's very harsh. Phil was a prince among men.
If you want to have
At the
sex
end of
with
the day.
Phil, you go right ahead.
He's
At
the
married
end of the
now.
day,
I understand Alan's
I'm
married
sick of
now.
people looking at me like a piece of meat. It's not fair.
Yes, I'd rather look at Rachel like a piece of meat, to be honest.
Oh, your turn now, Rach.
Am I in the chat now? Can I abuse people?
Jesus
Yes.
Christ. Have you been drinking?
No.
You should start.
We've lost him. What Zoom chat have you been in without me? That's what I want to know. Where's he gone now? What's he done? Oh, I can't keep up.
I'm not entirely sure that was all that same, if you know what I mean.
Sorry.
Or coherent.
I'm sorry. It seems like every time I touch my phone, I go, sorry, Andrew.
Don't touch
If
the
you want to
phone.
shut me off forever, I understand.
Don't touch the phone.
I'm not going to now. I have my left hand and that's it. But like I said earlier on,
Why?
it's not fair that all you women objectionalize us males as sexual objects. I think you should back off and leave us alone. It's not right.
I only see you guys as chipolatas.
Well, yeah, on a cold day, and that's okay. But on a warm day, at least a Cumberland.
Maybe a skinless sausage.
Yeah.
Don't start on
So-
the.
So you best think about that. I've got 4.5 inches of meat to scare you with.
Whoa.
Ah!
Right.
Trust me, I'm already feeling scared. I got no idea what. Are you drunk?
No, never.
I've actually had 2 sausages
not?
tonight. I had a Savoy and a battered sausage. Delicious.
Oh yeah.
When Andrew says, "Are you drunk?" That means he's drunk as well.
Have you ever been
Yes, well.
sectioned of the Mental Health Act?
What? If Andrew has to ask if I'm drunk, that means he's drunk. No, I'm. Look at me. I'm drinking a cup of tea here.
fucking whiskey and
That
that.
could have a you give 1 minute.
I can
I
smell
feel
the
sorry for
whiskey
you.
coming off that.
Always depending on the alcohol, Andrew. I'm sorry for you.
Have you read the description of the channel?
I'm a Christian now. Don't drink.
You're a Christian now.
I still haven't heard what this secret Zoom chat is. What's the secret Zoom chat? Why am I not in no secret Zoom chat?
Well, it was about half an hour ago. It was all about you, actually. Yeah.
Was Lewis and Crystal? Is it the one I left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's basically Lois slagging you off.
I'm sure Lois was saying how much respect and love she feels for me on a daily basis.
She's horrible, mate. She's such a horrible person. You know, when she's behind the camera, she's vile, nasty.
Lois was saying how beautiful a man I was.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've interrupted me and Rachel. We're planning our date. We're going Toby Carvery. We were just getting into what meat we're having.
Complicated, this isn't it? Would you go for a big one, guys, or would you go for a single meat each? I feel like, as a lady, if you go for a single meat, it looks a bit more respectful.
Fuck off.
Rachel
Sorry,
is not
Rachel.
respectful.
Well,
I want 2 meats in my mouth, thank you very much.
brilliant.
There you go.
What we're talking here,
The image
Rachel?
I've got in my head.
Cumberland and Frankfurter.
Okay. What 2 meats would you like in your mouth, Rachel?
I would like beef and pork, or at Christmas, I want turkey and beef.
I don't like the turkey. It brings me out in a rash.
Andrew, get into that.
We'll have to avoid the turkey.
Trying to be
I want the
sexy.
turkey.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not-
lamb. If it's Easter, yeah, definitely lamb.
I ain't waiting until.
Mint sauce. Oh, I love mint sauce.
I'm not waiting until Christmas for our date. Anyway, we're going a bit sooner than that, I hope.
Hey?
Ross, where are you? Ross, do they have a Toby Carvery in Milton Keynes?
I don't believe they do. They have carveries of other companies. I don't really know because I hate Sunday roasts, so I don't go anywhere.
Got nothing in Milton Keynes. Nothing.
You've upset my girlfriend now.
You don't like Sunday roasts?
No, I
What
feel
part-
about them exactly how Andrew feels about onions.
What part of the Sunday roast is so disgraceful to you?
Everything.
So
What?
do you hate it because it's just on one plate together, or you just like hate the individual elements?
It doesn't really taste that much. It's very calorific. So there's much nicer stuff you could have for that amount of calories.
No. In Milton Keynes, they just don't understand innovation. In Milton Keynes, it's still 1999.
What's wrong with 1999?
I think you have that entirely wrong. Milton Keynes is a place of innovation. We have robots that literally deliver food to your house. We have driverless cars. We have electric scooters. It is actually the home of the Hilton University. It's quite an innovative place.
Boss, are you on the council for Milton Keynes or something? Stop trying to defend.
No, no. You just got a wrong characterization of the situation, though.
I've just
stating the fact.
established the Toby situation in Milton Keynes. There is Toby Carvery in Shenley Church, which is permanently closed.
Yes, it's not a Miller and Carter, Phil. Which actually I quite like a Miller and Carter. It's actually quite good value for what you get.
Miller, it says fuck all. No, really, it's
I
not
like
good
Miller
value.
and
Have you
Carter.
seen the price of a drink in there?
£7
Fucking
a drink.
£22 a cocktail. Jesus Christ, no. It's
I
not
don't
good
drink cocktails, so it's fine.
Rachel,
Unless it's iron brew and methylated spirits.
you're going to have to find a different venue. We can't do no Toby Carvery. It's closed down.
It's unacceptable.
Well, if it's not Toby Carvery, I'm definitely not going.
There's a Raymond Blanc restaurant. You could go there. It's really nice and fancy. They do carveries there. It's a bit pricier, but I think that would suit your upmarket tastes, Andrew.
No. Cuts.
The closest is Bedford.
I've been to Bedford before.
Thing is, we are
Yes, you're happy to Bedford.
Yeah.
I've been to Bedford. I drove through a storm to get there.
That's the problem, you see. We are upmarket people on this group.
There's
And
also,
if you
there's also
can't-
one in Northampton that is also about a similar distance, but it appears there's an exclusion zone around Milton Keynes regarding Toberries.
Yeah.
Crystal doesn't want to be. Crystal does not want to be reminded of our night in Bedford.
My worry is that
Why? What happened in Bedford?
We don't talk about Bedford.
It's a place.
I don't think you can accommodate our rich and thoughtful. We're at the end of the day, we're not common people like you from Milton Keynes. We're very rich and affluent people, and we're used to better things.
Milton Keynes is actually a fairly affluent area, actually.
He's from Stoke, he ain't used to nothing better.
Al, I think your closest Tobury is probably Norton Keynes, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I love that place.
Where is my closest Toby Carvery, Philip?
It's the biggest pike community in the West Midlands.
What, in Wales, Andrew?
Norton Keynes.
Well, Wales is a whole country. I'd like to go more.
Yeah, there appears not to be a Toby Carvery in Wales.
Hello, Karen.
Another reason to hate Wales.
The closest you will get is Arrow.
What the fuck's Arrow?
Andrew is almost a Welshman, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like him.
Sorry,
It's Arrow. It's spelled like Arrow with an E on it, but it's in Birkenhead sort of area.
Jesus Christ.
To be fair, I've been to Wales, and it's a beautiful place.
It is, thank you. Good evening, Karen.
How you doing?
Very well, how are you?
Is Telford in Wales?
Come on, Callum.
No, it's in England.
Join the camera crew, Callum. Who are you?
There's no camera on this PC.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, it's better than seeing someone in bed, so it's all good.
Sorry, I've come home. I've had a few drinks and I've come to bed. Sorry, everyone. She's watching telly downstairs, and I'm just chilling. Sorry.
What he means is she said to him, "You're not sitting down here stinking of ale. Go away."
Pretty much. Pretty much. We only live in a little house, not a posh. We've only got a little house.
Phil, do you have to do any late night postage this evening?
I do not. But
Which is good.
Ross,
One thing I was going to say.
don't rub in his lack of sales. He's very upset by this.
Yes, I have.
No, I'm more just making sure Phil's welfare is considered, given that he might have to go out in the dark.
Hey, Luke, I just want to say something. Even though me and Andrew and everybody, Crystal, everyone on this group, we're all this part of this crazy reseller group now, and we're all learning loads of shit from each other. And I love it, to be fair. I think it's really good money well spent. My sales are so far down. I'm fucking gutted, man. On a good day, I used to do 15 to 20 sales per day. And now I'm averaging about between 6 and 8. And I know more than I've ever known. I'm like a genius. I'm like a genius salesperson. And I'm making the worst money ever. I don't know what's going on. And I'm consistent. I'm brilliant. And I know my shit. I buy better than I've ever bought. I fucking list more than I've ever listed. But I'm making the least amount of money that I've ever made in like the last at least 5 years. So
Are you still
what's
making
going
good money,
on? Andrew, it's probably your fault because you are a YouTube person telling everyone what to do. So I blame Andrew.
I think it's because you've not done your 30 a day.
I'm doing it. I did 28 yesterday and did 31 today. So it's got to be an average, surely. I'm
Ross,
so
Andrew,
consistent.
Have a check of the private chat a minute.
It's probably both. Yeah, it doesn't work. Sometimes I think it just doesn't work. Sometimes I don't get it. What am I doing wrong?
Anyway, so we went to Bedford in a storm, and I got in a hot tub and nearly drowned.
So
Was there an appointed first aider there?
Becca was there, who was a former paramedic, and she wanted to perform surgery on people while drunk. So that was
With a knife, big kitchen knife.
Yeah, so we didn't want no surgery doing.
Andrew, where's Barty?
In bed asleep.
Tell him I want to see him. I'm not seeing him for a long time.
He was asleep.
Yeah, but still, he can wake up for his uncle's Andy.
He's asleep.
What?
He's been on. It's not my fault you've gone out drinking and missed him. He's been on already.
I've only had 1 pint. Come on.
Hello.
There you go, look.
Oh, not the face. Not the face.
Who's this? Rachel, who's this?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Named after
I got
Freddie.
Freddie. I love dogs, I do. I like dogs more than people. And I know all of you do. I know Andrew does. And I bet you do as well, Rachel.
Yeah. Right, sit down. Yes, sit.
Dogs are the best
Sit.
people ever. What's Freddie? What breed is he?
We don't know.
But
He's a dog.
He's just a good mongrel.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a
he's
dog you
got
really good with. I
He's
don't
got
want to
good
lick him on
face.
the face.
He's got an old face though. How old do you reckon he is?
He's about 11-ish now.
Is he? That's good, isn't it, for a dog to be old? But I like that.
Come
I like-
on, he's done it forever.
I know. How old's Barty, Andrew?
7 now.
57 years old.
Hello, Karen.
Back again.
It's gone quick, that is, Andrew, hasn't it, mate?
There's
He's
too
your
much
best mate,
echo.
he is.
Can you hear us okay, Karen?
Echoing too much.
Yeah.
That's somebody's got the TV on.
You might have your YouTube app open in addition to StreamYard. If you shut down YouTube and you've got StreamYard open, you shouldn't have the echo then.
Oh yes, right, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You have to do one of the. I just discovered that. I'm sorry, everybody, for annoying the stream earlier.
That's it.
Why-
Sorted.
Why are you just apologising for earlier? Can't you apologise for now as well?
Fuck you, Andrew.
Nice, isn't it?
Hey,
I'm
this is
sat here
good.
with the door, turn the camera back on.
Hey, Phil, what's on your t-shirt? I love that. It looks old school.
It is, I do like a bit of
Asteroids.
Atari, a bit of
Atari.
asteroids. In my day, remember them black and white screens that I used to play on?
Yeah,
I used to be a legend in my own mind.
I remember them games. It's slightly before my day. I'm 83, you are. That's about 79, isn't it?
No, a bit later. I don't know. You could be right. You could be right. They were still knocking around into the early 80s. In all
Cool,
the
that
youth
is.
clubs and stuff.
Gaming used to be so much better than it is now.
Oh, what? 10p into the machine, a great big cabinet in your youth club or arcade or chip shop or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of Defenders, bit of Scrambler.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of Space Invaders going on.
I feel like now it's everything's so.
I can't
So
be asked
good.
of it now. It's too complicated. I like a simple game which you play and see how big a score you can get.
Yeah. No, it's like,
You like
it
to
looks.
play Who
I
can
don't want to
show
find the key to a secret passageway or no shit like that.
I like to play a game called Who Can Show Andrew Their Boobs.
Okay.
Well,
Right, I'll go first, shall I?
And
No, I'm
now,
not gonna go first.
and now, all of a sudden, I don't like to play that game.
Yeah, that's horrible.
There's nothing there, Zand. Well, why do you call yourself Zand now, Al?
like Alexander, innit? Alexander.
Oh, I see. I'm with you.
Hello, Natasha.
Natasha.
Hi.
It's
Oh,
nice
God,
to see you.
yours
wearing
is
your
small
pink
now.
screen. No pink
Thank
screen.
you.
That was really small.
When
Now this-
when when
is-
a woman shouts to me, "That's so small," it makes me feel good about myself. Thank you about that. Brilliant.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
I'm gonna go and get a
that's
drink here.
Other people.
Okay.
I just want to point out at this stage, I've not been to the gym. I've trained hard for a long time, and I'm not in a particularly good position right now. But I am married, and she's not very impressed by me. So thank you.
Well, you know how to fix that. Get up the gym.
Brilliant.
Start getting some weights going like this.
Natasha,
You have a fantastic figure.
meet Rachel. Rachel, meet Natasha. Rachel
We
has
met
asked
last
me.
time I came on your show. Me and Rachel
Okay.
met last time. Didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
It's like my ideal freeway. It's great. Unfortunately, we've got some other people watching.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know what one of these is, don't you, Andrew?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of them. Mirror.
I don't live. Is it just because there's so many people? No, I can't have. I'm on the extension, but I'm right next to the router, so I'm going to switch to the router Wi-Fi.
No, it's good. It's good. Don't touch it.
Don't
It's
touch
good.
it. It's away from.
It's fantastic. There is no stuttering. It's good.
Okay.
If it isn't
Okay.
broken, never fix it.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Yeah. How is everybody? How long have you been on since 8:30?
Yeah, everybody's good. Carbon monoxide alarms, have batteries, everything's good.
Fair enough. I must say, Rach, good skills with a balance. Very good. Very good.
So what was that?
Good skills with the banter.
Oh well, gotta keep these boys in check, haven't you? They're a special bunch.
Bless them. Did I use that
I
now?
can't keep up with this stream.
Sorry, guys, moving round.
Put you in the docker.
Right. Okay, Natasha. Rachel has offered to take me to a Toby Carvery. Can you do better than a Toby Carvery?
Please do.
What? Trump the date? How would I trump the date? I don't know. How would I beat that? I'm hungry now, so I can't even think about food. Come back from the gym again, and I'm just like, need to focus.
yeah.
Andrew, I wanted to ask you, right? So,
You've got to use your words. Use your words.
You say the question next.
Sorry. Just got giggles.
You've got a captive audience here, Al.
I think it's passed up.
I'm here. I wanted to ask you, Andrew. My main, like, out of all of the usual kind of, you know, when you make your annual, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that, I want to achieve that.
Bucket list.
Yeah. So the main thing I wanted to achieve this year is to grow a group of reseller community again, because I felt like I did it for a very short period of time, but I wasn't very good at it, and I lost it, and then I dropped it off for at least 5 years, because I haven't been on this drinking chat for maybe 4 or 5 years. Have I, Andrew? You'll know better than
About
me.
3 years.
Anyway, but the most important thing for me this year wasn't really a monetary thing. It was more become friends with people again, like get involved and chat and meet people and be part of a community. So I was going to say, Andrew, the next time you go to a group, can I tag on with you? I'll drive to yours. I'll drive to yours, either leave my car at yours and stop at yours, or stay near you, and then we'll go together. What do you reckon?
Well, if we're going to Milton Keynes, why not just come to Milton Keynes and meet us there?
Yeah, I'll meet you or something. I'd just rather go with you than on my own. Whatever. Because it's not a million miles away. Is it?
Together.
Yeah. Brothers.
Right, I'm working on the logistics for you.
I'd just rather do it. I'd just rather go. If Andrew's going, I'd just rather go with him than on my own.
Oh,
Join me on the train. I think I'm going on the train. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm up for that, mate. I'll message you about it tomorrow, and let's do it together. I'd rather do it with you than on my own. I don't want to do things on my own. It's so much easier when loads more people know Andrew than me. So I'm thinking, if I tag on, I can be Andrew's. Sidekick.
You are 90 miles from Andrew. By road, it's about 2 hours.
I know, it's so much easier. Andrew's, you're a lot more better now than me. So I'll be your tag on. I'll get you drinks.
I'm not sure.
I'll get the drinks in.
The first
What are you all
time,
drinking tonight?
go on,
It's
Callum.
that
Sorry,
2
mate.
hours.
Go
What
on,
are you all
Callum.
drinking?
Yes.
What are you drinking?
Cider tonight. Cider.
Cider.
Someone's got their YouTube and StreamYard open.
Yeah, I hear that.
I haven't.
Mine's
Somebody check if
paused.
they've got both open.
I'm going to bed. Good night, all.
Cheerio,
Bye.
Rachel.
Without
I'm
me.
going to put you on in bed, though, so I might be in the chat in a bit, but I need to go, get ready.
Yeah, go to bed. And then
I will, I'm going to go to bed.
after.
Have
Yeah.
a lovely evening.
Do what Al says.
Good night.
Right, Rachel.
Night.
Thank you for joining us.
I
Oh,
don't
you've
like
been
bad
here 5 minutes and you've upset Rachel.
Phil, well, it's your fault. Phil, it's all your fault.
I can't upset anyone. Everyone knows what
Phil's
a
been on his
dickhead I am.
best behaviour tonight. From what I've seen.
I'm a good boy, aren't I, Natasha?
Yes.
See?
So we've got two people in here I don't think I've spoken to before. Callum and Natasha. What's your name? Where are you from? And what do you do?
Natasha so many times.
Surprise, surprise. No, that was Blind Date, wasn't it? What's it called?
Hmm.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
What's it? Da-dum, 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 da-da-da-dum.
Well,
I prefer, I
that's
do
a good show.
prefer, what's that other bloke who done that one with 15 girls and
No,
one.
I don't like it. I
Yeah.
like
You
it.
have
Yeah, I like-
No likey, no lighty.
Oh, God.
It's a lot of thinking. It's a
Phil,
lot
are you
of
talking
thinking.
about you happening?
Nah,
Yeah.
what's his name? Paddy McGuinness.
Paddy. No, where's he
Yeah.
from?
I can't sing the theme tune because it's instrumental.
Because to be fair,
You've won the
we got-
prize, Natasha. You've won the prize.
yeah.
Who's one side?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I used to say.
Right, so
You-
first thing question. Yeah, I don't think I met you. Why are you called Zand but then Al? What's your real name? What's your name? Mine's
My name's
Alex.
real name is Alexander.
Alexander. Makes sense now. Gotcha, right. I'm Natasha from
Remember
Peterborough.
the films. Remember the
Resell
films.
it, do resell bits, but not so much. But I'm getting better at it. And I'm actually more of a car boot seller lately. Been getting rid of some
Car
nice
boot
bits
seller.
and just
What
kind
do you-
of
What do you specialise in? What kind of items do you buy and sell?
I'm not buying at the moment unless it's just stuff from my neighbour who sells next to me and gets me a load of little bits cheap, and I just end up helping him out with his turnover if he's had a quiet day. We're like, do you want this, do you want that? But I'm not buying. I'm not buying. I want to buy and buy 900. But I've
Where are you in the
I said-
country?
Peterborough. My son's more
Peterborough.
kids stuff, like a model of selling at the moment. Yeah, it's more a
Okay.
case of clearing old. I don't know.
I
How
like
would you define? I've got unfinished business, so I need to get it all gone. But at the same time, there's bread and butter stuff that I know generates a bit of income, so I
That's what this group is about. Andrew, you're meant to do this. You're meant to be the host, by the way.
I can also expand on Natasha's portfolio. She is a very successful social media presenter, and she does a hell of a lot of YouTube TikToks and bits and pieces. Do you not?
That's so
Phil.
sweet. Thank
Phil.
you.
Andrew's meant to do this, not us.
That's okay. This is a team game.
This is Natasha. Natasha is one of the most beautiful ladies I know. There you go.
She's the only lady in here right now. So that's quite an easy thing to win.
She's one of the most beautiful ladies I know. I didn't say who's on YouTube currently at this moment in time, did
Oh,
I?
got you. Sorry, I mean, obviously,
This is
look at
why-
her. She's brilliant.
This is, how have you got
Natasha
married?
also bites.
How have I got all this time and you're the one who's married? How is
I didn't know.
He means in the chat.
I don't know. I'm not very good at this either, and I'm very happily married, by the way. But on the whole, I'll give you this, Natasha. You seem quite a cool person.
Thank you.
You should follow her on Instagram. You'll see her.
You got the giggles.
Well, this is going pear-shaped.
I don't know what to say.
I haven't met you either, Callum, have I?
No, but thanks for giving us your information. And Andrew, you need to be a better host. Honestly, God.
Okay, we've got
She's busy looking at his phone.
What?
Sure, she's busy on his phone.
All right, let's do it to someone else. Callum, do I know you and have we spoken before? And give me 3 interesting facts about you, all beginning with the letter P.
That's a good question. No, you don't. You've chatted to me now and again on here, do the tax and all. But
I'm not going to. Also, I just wanted to say before you go into too deep, I'm not going to. Whilst I'm questioning you again, all with the letter P, I'm not going to record any information that you give me for tax information. I just want to say that.
Well,
Don't
you're not
worry,
going to get no
YouTube
tax
will do that.
information off me, that's for sure.
Good. I respect you laughing there, but can you try and restrict your answers remaining around the letter P if you could?
Private,
Okay.
And piss off.
personal, and piss off.
All this sounds good, but like I said, and I'm asking now in a serious nature, I would like you to tell me yourself. I would like you to tell us and everyone in the group about yourself, but concentrating on the letter P if you could.
Just tell him to piss off again, Callum.
Yeah, piss off.
Well, that's not
There
very
you go.
contributive, is it? Thank you very much, Callum.
All the best now.
How about you, Phil? Phil, I like Phil because it's the letter P and it's Phil and it doesn't sound like the letter P. But look at you, Phil. You're happy with that, aren't you?
Well, I've got no choice. I didn't make the name. My parents did. I was going to be
Yeah, I know.
called Deborah if I was a girl.
You keep that the better, to be fair.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the name Deborah.
Well,
It was
give me your best, Elle. Give me your best.
It's
Go on.
like you being Deborah now as a
What
male.
questions do you have?
Phil, honestly, you look more like a Deborah than a Phil. Except you're a
I
bit
think-
hairier.
I don't know if I was a Deborah. I think I'd be very hairy too.
I would have been a Gareth.
I'll be
if I was a boy. Gareth. I'm more Welsh than Andrew, actually, for the record. Well, I don't know, actually, Andrew. We've had this debate.
Hang on, Natasha. Are you working now? Are you listing, aren't you?
No, I'm in the kitchen. I've just got home. I went to the coast. Andrew, I went to Hunstanton. You'll know it.
The coast from Peterborough.
Better ones. Yeah, I had a
Whereabouts
neighbour
did you go?
in King's Lynn, so I thought, do you know what? I'll go to
I was going to say
Hunstanton.
the closest to you is King's Lynn. There's not got much of a beach, but it's a bit of a bay there.
Really well, it would have been if I had less time, but I had more time, so I went all the way to Hunstanton and had the sunset. And I could have stayed to watch the sunset, but I would have missed the gym, would have missed my sauna. My
The
favourite
sunset,
time.
that's kind of like in the east, and the sunset's in the west. So you
Yeah.
must have been
It
on a
curves
little bit of the bay. Yeah. You must have been on a little bit of the bay,
around.
sort of like Like Hunterston or something like that.
Do you have any holidays planned for the summer?
Anyone got plans for
No,
the
I
summer?
don't do holidays. It's a waste of money.
No,
Mhm.
it's trying to get the flights there and back, isn't it?
Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah. I actually had a chat about this in the sauna earlier. That the there's so much. We were talking about different things you can do, and there's like 4 lakes or river or places around my area where you can do water sports. There's so much we can do in our little area. Probably like Milton Keynes actually, Ross, from what I've seen. Oh, he's not there. Where did he go?
God.
Both of them went at the same time, didn't they?
Have you got Ferry Meadows in Neem Park near you?
Yeah, Ferry was where I learned to windsurf, and they do pedals there. The River Nene, where the Key Theatre is where they do paddleboarding, and then there's
You got a Fletton Lake.
Ellington Lake. Oh, that's not a sports lake as far as I know. Well, yes, technically Fletton. No, it's behind. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's nice to go.
There's the waters, Hampton Waters, where there's wakeboarding, which I've always wanted to do. And somebody said there's speedboating. No, not speedboating. I've done that. James Bond thingy. What's the other one? Jet skiing, which I haven't done yet.
Here we go. Welcome, Neil.
Neil!
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 How are you doing,
See you
Neil?
wearing the Wales shirt there.
This is a great.
One at a time, because I hear all like, no.
Well,
I'll go first.
how's
Are
it
you
going,
still-
Neil?
Today's the day
I think
off.
you have your YouTube going as well, Neil.
Pop up for a few minutes.
I don't have my YouTube going at all. Nope.
Somebody has.
How's it going, Neil? I haven't spoken to you for maybe 4 years.
Yeah, I've only come on to get interviewed by you.
Oh, sorry. Could you give me 3 interesting facts about yourself, but only start the sentences with the letter S?
Piss off 3 times.
Are you dyslexic, Callum?
No, definitely not. I can be if you want to. You want me to be? I can be.
The thing is with Neil, I know he's very intelligent because I watch his YouTubes, so he can easily do this, but he might need a little more time than what I'm giving him now.
Well, what do you want to, like, I'm super sensitive, I'm sweet, and I'm sexy. I don't know what you...
He didn't ask you to lie, for fuck's sake.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that, but I know it's not true. Oh,
Is that Corona you're drinking there, Neil?
stop me drinking.
No.
Just said he's sexy.
Peroni.
Peroni.
Oh, Capri Peroni. Oh, that's very posh. Okay.
Hey, can I ask you, is anyone actually working now? Is this, when I say we say drinking with Andrew, is he just getting actually pissed with Andrew? Is anyone doing any work?
Yeah, the
No,
clue.
no, that's what it says on the tin. Drinking with Andrew.
Oh.
This isn't a fucking...
The only reason I asked, so we could used to work.
We'll ban you.
Well, but you used to work late like at this time of night, didn't you, Phil? You used to graft at like a weird o'clock.
Oh, I still do, but this is early. Yeah, not even fucking midnight, is it?
Yeah, but you still go to work in the day, don't you? So it's a fair play to you.
Well, I don't have a normal job, do I? I'm contract working, so
Yeah.
I
But
have-
are you working tomorrow?
No,
Oh, okay.
if I was working, I won't be here because I work away.
Fair
When
play,
I'm
then.
working,
What about everyone else?
An entire month. I've just done an entire month of work.
Andrew, are you working tomorrow?
Oh, my fuck.
It's a Saturday.
Anyone else? I'm just checking.
Government.
Are you learning car boots tomorrow, Andrew?
No, I am on a ban from car boobs. Not due to being banned from them.
Yeah. He tells you that. He tells you he's on a buying ban, but he's got £1,000 worth of wholesale on the way.
Very shop we went to.
Is car boots getting banned? I heard.
Andrew,
I am not spending money at the minute because I need to spend my money
Andrew,
on
it doesn't count if you've got wholesale on the way.
But that's because they're fucking late, aren't they? The fucking shithole say they take fucking months to send stuff from fucking Pakistan or whatever.
Yeah. I'm on a buying ban, but I've got four wholesale videos on the way coming to YouTube. All right then. There's nothing wrong with that, mate.
Have you used Andrew's £26 off a fleek for jeans yet?
Yeah. Can you stop selling denim, please? It takes away from my business.
No, buy it. It's a wholesaling.
I've got
And sell it.
I've got a lovely pair of 1960s Levi's that's could be yours for £10, Al.
I'll have them. Thank you very much.
They
Send
are
me
made-
a message.
They are made by the Primark branch of Levi's.
Oh, okay. I might miss them.
The Korean branch of Primark.
Yeah.
They were assembled in the year 2024, but they're from the 60s.
Yeah. 1960s
Andrew.
style.
Andrew, what do you think
Sorry.
of the new Pope?
American?
I haven't met him, to be honest.
Did you meet the last one?
No.
Who's asking this? Callum?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You know what, Callum? I will tell you one thing. Your photograph as a pint of Guinness is bang on. You actually sound like a pint of Guinness. Fair play.
Because I'm Irish. That's why.
Yeah. That's fucking perfect, that is, brother.
Sound like a pint. How does this happen?
What, a creamy head
Well,
and,
Guinness is Irish, isn't it?
I think how you describe
It's okay. He's pressed the button now. It's fine.
didn't eject him. How can you sound like a pint? Neil can answer that because Neil's eloquent. Go on, Neil. He's a
Sorry.
challenge.
Sorry.
I don't know because I'm dropping out. I'm going to have to change into, if you bear with us.
Don't know what happened then. But you know what? I like that Callum's got an Irish accent and he's got a picture of an Irish pint. You know what he's doing there? He's keeping it real. I like that. You know, when some people are a bit fake and they're a bit touchy about things, Callum isn't touchy about stuff. Callum's keeping it real, and that's how things should be.
If your
I
face
could always
wasn't
have my pussycat up. Nice bit of pussycat.
Well, you're not a pussycat. You're a big bloke. You're at least 15 stone, and you're not a pussycat by any
Don't let the
means.
rest up.
Yeah, more like a tiger.
But I'm a Leo, see, so I got to have a pussycat.
And you're not a pussycat. You're bigger than me, and you talk.
I don't.
Hey,
This bit of me is
I'll give you. I'll accept a Bengal tiger, but you're not a
Bengal
pussycat.
tiger.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I could put a picture of me as a Bengal tiger. I think that's very
But
assumption.
you know what Callum did there with the pint of Guinness? I love that. It's brilliant. Funny. I know.
It's a lovely pint too. I can tell you.
You know what? I
Look,
like him.
on
Callum,
my
he
Felix
doesn't
pussycat,
take himself too seriously. It's funny.
and Callum is trying to get it. So we're promoting brands.
Hey, I can't promote myself as a brand. What am I going to do? Dickhead.
So,
Yeah, why not? I think the dickhead brand will probably reject you though.
Yeah, they'd reject me. You aren't part of our club. You can't,
No,
can't put us as your
you're
picture.
far too much dickhead. You're really regular dickhead.
Wouldn't accept you. Nem, what are you doing? Is Nem doing? Neil, you doing some work?
no, I'm just moving round, so I have an internet, so I've just plugged in.
I feel like in the last 5 years your hair has grown. You've got like a side thing going on.
It's
Becoming
grown
an
and
80s
I have
football
long hair and top knots and everything.
You could do all sorts of that, couldn't you?
But let's make it quick because it's slowly starting to go up that way.
Nothing wrong with that.
Neil, I would be very surprised if in 5 years of not seeing you, your hair has grown. I thought it would stay exactly the same.
Yeah. I got some of that going on, mate. Don't worry about that. Look at that. Don't worry about that, mate.
Till the grey comes, Al. You wait till the grey comes.
Hey, it's already here. Look at my beard. I had my hair cut today.
That's not a fucking grey beard. That's a grey beard.
Yeah, but you're 10 years older than me, aren't you?
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for reminding
I'm only 41. You're 51, aren't you?
You're only 41?
Yeah. I mean, what you should say is,
I love you, Al.
oh, I thought you were 35. Is that what you meant
I
to
don't
say?
have. I don't
No,
have
I
any hair.
thought you were older than me.
Yeah, 41. Look at that.
I can only withdraw pension, for Christ's sake. I'm not 51.
So, how old do you think I am then?
I don't know. I thought you were about 37.
No, I'm 44.
You're older than me.
I'm 44.
Sorry, but
Everyone's younger than me.
well, Phil, we can tell. I'm going to keep it real.
I was here in the 60s.
Were you born in the 60s, Phil?
Yes, I was. The summer of 60.
I know it surprised me. I thought he was.
You weren't conceived like that, Phil.
I'm
going to get a t-shirt for that.
When they was doing the VE Day celebrations, that Phil would be there, interviewed as one of the veterans of the D-Day landings. But...
Well, I couldn't do because I was flying over. I was doing my airplane impression.
Phil,
Callum,
in a few weeks, people are going to help you across the road.
I can't have a
Andrew,
conversation.
yeah,
I
what's up?
bloody hope so, because they're really dangerous. Do you see how fast the traffic goes?
This is
About
ridiculous.
5 miles an hour.
Let's get Callum involved in the conversation, poor lad.
Neil, I love that you're older than me. It's that funny.
That's isn't it?
But I look younger than that's the thing.
Fuck
Don't
off.
count.
You do look like a retired footballer, I think. You have
Who?
It's just like
a
fucking
retired footballer look you have.
Fucking village people.
You pointed that way to say I'm a village person.
Yeah, retired. I don't know who you're talking about. Retired footballer. Oh,
I'm not for what rugby.
I wish I was a retired footballer.
It's John.
Probably if it had anything to do with football, they could be
Like-
fucking selling jeans for a living.
The old Man United jersey, white collar, red shirt, beard, and fluffy hair. Like if you did like a distance sketch, loose sketch. I think that's what it means.
Are you actually ironing stuff?
What?
Ironing?
Who?
Iron.
I'll translate for you there, Callum. Are you ironing stuff?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
No. Oh, ironing.
I said that.
Ironing.
Sorry, mate.
Probably just with the Irish accent. You still don't understand.
So I do get it now. I got it. I just wasn't. I do understand the Irish accent. Actually, I just wasn't ready for it. I think you have to be ready for the Irish accent. You have to be in the zone.
It scared you.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
If someone says to you, "I'm Irish," then you're listening out for the Irish accent. But if someone just talks,
and it's called, what more clues do you want?
if someone just talks to you,
There's about 20 different Irish. There's not just one Irish accent. That's the thing. That's what a lot of people fall down with.
but yours is a strong Irish accent. You can't just talk in an Irish accent. I feel like we need every time you speak to be a red flag.
Yeah.
I am Irish. Like
Callum, are you from Northern Ireland?
Yeah, it's Northern Irish, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell he's got a different 2 days and D. No, that's Dublin. 2 days and D's.
Yeah.
It's like saying
love Irish.
you
You know what
do not sound like a Brummie.
Scousers, Irish, and Manchester people, the best people in the world.
Ow,
Screw me a better person.
you don't sound like a Brummie though.
Not me. I'm from Stoke. I'm in the second league. Scousers, Manchester, Irish, the good people. Funny.
Stoke.
What accounts?
I'm from Stoke. We're in League Two. We are.
So
We're funny.
where do you live now?
Hey,
Where do you live now? Do you still live in Stoke?
just
Can I?
outside Stafford. But I'm still a Stokey. I'm a thoroughbred clayhead.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a claim to fame, does it? You know, of all the things you want to say in life, I'm a Clayhead. It's not high up there on the list of.
When you know he's from Stoke, he sounds like Robbie Williams. You've got the same accent.
The coolest person from Stoke-on-Trent is probably the Beast. And this is not cool, is he? Or Robbie Williams.
My thumbnail on the screen, whereas before you were like the size of my little nail.
Who's this?
As long as you're from a place that doesn't take itself very seriously, I think that helps. And you know what good winners are.
Would you say it takes itself very seriously, though?
I don't care. I don't.
No, because I don't think that the thing is, I think Britain's an island. The UK and Ireland are a nation of piss takers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're good at it, aren't we? Especially you. You're northerner. You're an expert at it. Southerners struggle. I think northerners good at
I don't think I struggle.
Are you prepared for Neil's accent when he speaks? By the way, you know, because obviously it's a bit more.
Well, he speaks like in riddles. Really, he knows words that we couldn't comprehend.
He even pisses in a northern accent.
Exactly. Phil, Neil and Phil. I mean, Phil and Neil are like a million miles away. Yeah.
So why do you not? Do you send to Northern Ireland, or have you stopped doing that from eBay?
Yeah, we still send.
I haven't stopped. I don't stop.
There's no point because you're all skint, but we'll try.
What do you mean we're all skint? I'm not skint.
I'm only joking you. I knew I'd get you then. I knew I'd get you, Colin, then.
Get you in the boxing ring, boy. I'm telling you.
I'll do the book. Please.
Well, he winded you up, mate. Hey, I tell you what, Ron, one thing right now, there's a lot more people with money in fucking Northern Ireland than there is fucking England.
Yeah,
terrible.
Why do you think that is?
We're skint. Oh, we always promised, didn't we? No religion, no politics. This channel is not about politics or religion.
About drinking.
Yeah, but
it's not often they get on here. Like, I mean, I was on here about 2 months ago, I think, wasn't it, Andrew? Yeah, about 2 months. So
the politics in this on England are fucked. We're in a big mess. We are. Fair play to Ireland.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll happen to us all, but I don't think it'll affect us resellers in any way. So, you know, I've been selling on eBay since 1998, and we've heard all these silly things about people are going to be skint, and then there's reforms, and then there's things going on with Europe. None of it affects you. Honestly, you don't ever sell more or less. It's just a consistent this, that, the other. Some people sell 10 a day. Some people sell 5 a day. Some people sell 20 a day. Whatever it is. All these politic bullshits, they don't really make a massive difference in your life. All I can really say is...
push people out, aren't they?
You know, I don't know if you remember, but about a year ago, they said, Germany's turned off. No one can sell to Germany anymore. I did nothing. I continued selling to Germany. I didn't change a package once, and nothing changed. I'd sell still one parcel to Germany.
Oh, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
When Crystal speaks, do you have to be prepared for her accent?
What? Because she's so South African?
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. I like a South African accent. Normally, because I'm a rugby boy, when a South African person speaks to me, I feel like I have to go, ooh, smash. But because she's only tiny, because she's 4'1", I always automatically think, she's lovely.
I like the rugby myself, you know. I used to play it at school, and I'm a big supporter of the Ireland rugby team.
Well, you've got 15 players in the British and Irish Lions now, so I bet you think you're big, don't you?
Well, I am big myself, yeah, but apart from that...
I want to see this boxing match.
What, because we've only got 13 and you think you're brilliant because you've got 15?
Well, there's more
can I just something? Do you know when Xander wants this boxing match? Xander, can we just get the tail of the tape? How tall are you?
6 foot.
You are not
And
6
wait.
foot. Don't even
I'll
come
do
here
it.
with your 6
I'm not
foot.
6 foot. I'm 6 foot.
I'll do 3-1 on Zan.
Andrew's the tallest here. Andrew's the tallest in the whole group. He's
Hold
massive.
on. We don't know how tall Callum is. Callum, what's your height and weight?
I'm 11.5 stone and 5.5 foot tall.
Oh,
You beat the shit out of you, Will.
Not being funny, Callum, but you need to back off, boy.
Oh,
I'm only joking, you. I'm only mucking round. I'm only having a laugh. But watch
I'm putting Callum on short odds. I reckon you're 3-1 now.
Yeah, all right then.
I'll run the book.
To be fair, Andrew's the biggest, so he's potentially the hardest.
No. And Andrew's not a fighter.
He probably is the hardest because he's got a lady on the chat.
Well, yeah.
I don't see the. No.
Oh,
It's out now.
where's he gone?
I've hidden him.
Oh, he's running scared.
Yeah, I told you. Callum will knock his lights out. I'll have to put him. I'll have to put Callum on short odds for a box.
Sorry.
Did you just fall out of bed?
I'm sorry. No, I'm actually on the sofa downstairs. You know what? A few people have asked me about this thing before, and they said to me, "Would you know that troublemaker, John? Is his name John something? He's a YouTuber, John something.
Yeah.
John the Sheep. Yeah.
They said, would you fight him on a white? So a couple of people messaged me on Instagram asking if I would fight him because I've done white collar boxing. If I would fight him in a white collar match to shut him up, and I don't even know who he is. I don't know who he is. And they said reseller versus reseller. Will you batter him? I don't even know who he is. He could kill me. He might be here.
Andrew and I have met him before. He's quite. I wouldn't want to fight the guy, but not.
I don't want to fight anyone. But honestly, this person who was watching our YouTube and this YouTube said this guy's calling out to the resellers for a white collar fight. Will you fight him to shut him up? And I was like, I don't even know who he is. He could kill me. No, I won't.
Another hand then.
I think Crystal.
He only does it.
I think Crystal should fight him. I think she'd beat him.
Crystal's 4 foot tall. All I know is she's hard. Crystal's
Crystal is not 4 foot tall. She's taller than 4 foot.
Okay, 4'2". We spoke about this earlier on, Crystal. I swear she said she was 4 foot something.
She's not 4 foot something.
4 foot. 4.
Try 5.
I don't think she is though. I think she looks taller than she is. I think she's hobbit sized. Hobbit is under the 5, isn't it?
Big hairy feet.
Eh?
Big hairy feet.
Well, yeah, I reckon she's got big feet as well, like set size 7. Crystal will put you straight. She's a very open person. 5 foot. Lois is small as well. Lois is tiny.
Jesus Christ, she's not.
You can't say she's big. Well, like a big person, like a 6'4".
See, I'm just average height.
I don't know what average is these days. Yeah.
5'8".
5'9", 5'10".
Well,
but I blame me man for me shortness, for being shorter than the average Weatherall in my fight, because I'm the shortest out of all the men, but my dad's the tallest out of all his brothers.
Well, I played rugby, didn't I? So I'm 15 stone and 6 foot tall, and I was small for the rugby club I played for because I played to a good standard. And you've got to remember, Andrew's tall. Andrew's like 6'4", and then
Andrew's not tall. Not even Andrew. My family, I'm the only man who's under 6 foot.
Andrew's taller than me.
I've got cousins who are all like 6'6", 6'7".
I think Andrew's taller and heavier than me. Because I'm 15 stone. I reckon he's 15 and a half stone. What do you reckon?
Andrew's about 6'4".
He's taller than me.
wasted away.
Andrew's
I
a very,
I
very
know
tall
Andrew's
chap.
that tall.
I know muscle is heavier than fat.
And that's why I'm also 15 stone as well.
You're
I
16
must be
stone.
asking about 7 stone. then.
15.
Oh, I'm 15 stone. Oh, really? Yeah, of course, yeah. I just thought Andrew was bigger and heavier than me.
I think Natasha could probably beat the shit out of all of you because she's the only one here.
I thought Phil was going to start
Wow.
giving out Natasha's weight today. I was going to say, don't do that, Phil.
Natasha looks
I
after
was
herself.
under Rose
Natasha
down with that, but I trust Phil. He's good. He's on weight. He's a good one.
Natasha would
Well,
just go,
Just
what,
get the old,
what about
get the karate chop going. Hi-ya!
Well, without beating on the bush, I just don't want any more fights, really. Thanks for offering, though.
I'm a level though, not a hater. I'm on 5 and 11 out of 5.
I know Brum Reseller was talking about it a couple of years back when he was saying he must have been to a white collar boxing thing or something. He said it would be quite good getting like a load of different resellers, especially if they've got beef, getting them to sort it out and stuff like that. So
That's what I think. That's around the thing. It's about 2 years ago. That's around the same time someone messaged me about John. What's his name?
I haven't seen
You
him
know
for years.
me, John.
would you like to know his name?
He doesn't respond, does he, to my voice?
Oh man, what's his name? I don't want to click off this channel. Anyway, he's a YouTuber that annoys everyone. John something.
I know
Shepherd.
exactly who you mean. Oh, you ruined it. Yeah, Shepherd. John Shepherd. So
Phil's
what?
not
I
doing his
met him before.
ChatGPT thing tonight. I'm sure
Shepherd.
ChatGPT can answer that question without.
I don't need ChatGPT. I'm on his. I know his channel.
Oh, you know where it is
The
anyway.
thing is, though, I mean, I watched some of his videos, and I think he does it to get likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that sells the clothes.
Sounds like.
Yeah. Bring me along. I've got a YouTube channel as well, and I write bollocks from there as well, so I understand it.
The only time we'll ever take you out to a car park if we can diss his family or something.
I was going to say, my closest resellers and the mates who I
Remember
speak to are like Millennial, Chaddy, and Alex from Belper. Yeah, they're all my mates. They're like up the road from me. So if I wanted to start a fight, why would I start a fight with someone up the road? Stupid.
Chatty Pete.
Chaddy's like 15 minutes away from me.
Yeah. John doesn't like him. I know for a fact.
John doesn't like anyone, that does he? John,
No.
John Shepherd. John Shepherd.
Phil, what are you drinking?
Me?
Pardon?
What are you drinking, Phil?
I am drinking proper cider. Inches.
Oh, that's a nice cider. I like that one.
It's actually called Inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awful. It's horrible cider. It's too sweet.
So you can have a. Isn't that just a bit of a bad joke?
Inches insider.
Put a part in
What
you
about
go, you know, the full part.
It's the surname of the guy that invented the company. It's got
Yeah,
nothing
but
to do with anything
to
else.
go
Andrew, you still on the strongbow?
Inches are.
Orchard Thieves?
How
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I love-
Oh,
I'm going to have to.
I know where you're coming from, Natasha.
Pardon?
I know where you're coming from with inches cider. Like inches insider.
Holy crap, it's got some weird shit in it.
Have you had
Yes,
he's
you
get
have
Orchard
mentioned
Thieves
Saltway.
cider?
Sounds good.
I'm going to have to go in a minute. I'm being told it's my bedtime by a small dog.
Wow, it's like midnight.
oh, mate. Well, we've enjoyed ourselves.
Do you know what? After one of your shows, I don't think it was the last one. Maybe it was one before the last one. I went on TikTok, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't want to go to bed, and I had a drink. And TikTok told me off. You can't have a glass on a TikTok live. I was like, wow, that's
Very unusual, like for you to finish sooner rather than us.
Right.
you can
Good night, everybody. Thank you to our guests tonight.
Oh,
Too many to name. Fantastic stream.
What are you burning now, Natasha?
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Setting fire
Quick.
to the house.
Right. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
See you, everyone. Love talking to you.
Bye bye.